ass.
Get up, ladies. It's fucking douchebag hour.
Already still on the fucking pop chart. Fuck you.
Because you're a faggot, we're trying to bring a faggot in. No, he's a big fucking fat faggot.
What? I forgot.
You're gonna be the biggest guy out there. The gayest.
Fucking douchebag.
It's overdoing it if you look if I'm overdoing it. Fuck Toby, 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 fuck Toby. Yeah!
Yeah! Kris takes the fucking...
Yeah! This is the douchebag hour.
Well, this is no longer gay fucking douchebag hour. Like,
It was never the gay douchebag, it was just douchebag. This is the douchebag hour.
Yeah, the douchebag.
Fabian, the panda koala, Kris, the tired Kris, and your douchebag Gabriel. Yes. Ah, yes.
Fucking douchebag.
Yes.
Yes.
So we're making a podcast.
Yeah, cold.
It's fucking cold.
How are you cold?
41 degrees.
Losing weight comes with losing warmth. Fat bitches.
Talk a little bit louder, Kris. How about that?
Loud enough.
Alright, there we go.
Fat bitches.
Damn it. You reminded me of Alice from Super Jail.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like someone's ready for some thawed pie.
It's baby time. Get up, ladies.
Alright, so... Yeah, that sort of pissed me off, Fabian.
What?
That the military is cutting back that much money and military services.
Yeah.
It's all lies.
How is it lies?
It is.
How?
It just is.
Oh yeah, because you're so...
I want to hear how you think this is a lie,
It's
Jose.
just lies. You read it from some stupid shit. And,
I read it on military.com.
well, they're lying.
If it affects the military, they put it up.
They're lying.
No.
They are supposed to be expecting budget cuts. Because they're wondering, how the hell... What the fuck do you do with $500 billion?
You spend it on stuff.
Or you keep it.
You spend it or you keep it until it's needed. Unless they're paying their... unless they're paying people a bunch, like a huge ass salary, then...
Alright, I'm going to ask you this. This might sound retarded. I want to know if you know this.
What?
I mean, I honestly don't know this shit. Is money equal to gold? Like, do we need gold or something to pay
Well,
off?
depends if they're still on the gold standard, but no one's been on the gold standard for like the longest time.
So what are we on right now?
Nothing.
We're just going off basis?
Yeah, our currencies, well,
Because if we make more money, wouldn't that help? But then I also know that wouldn't help.
inflation.
Yeah.
So the money becomes worthless.
So, like...
It's very confusing how money works now. Because it's fiat. It's whatever the government says it is. But, you know, if you print too much, then it's inflation. It's fucking confusing as hell.
Sounds like it.
It's confusing.
So is because I'm wondering if we're, like the gold standard, because a lot of gold places are opening up, like, you know, they're getting their gold back.
They're saying that, the price of gold's going up so high you can sell it for a bargain, right?
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't been at its peak since 1973, so that's all horseshit. So if you wanted the peak amount of money you would get for gold, it would have been like in the 70s before, the gold standard stopped. But as for now, they're giving you jack shit compared to what they were giving you before. So it's kind of like if you go give a golden necklace and they're only going to give you like
$70.
yeah, like $70.
5-layer burrito.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 5-layer burrito.
5-layer burrito.
7, that's all I'm going.
I want a burrito now.
How come in this conversation Kris goes, I want a burrito now?
Because the 5-layer burrito, it does sound pretty good.
I want the burrito I got last time.
Oh shit, the ADD's kicking in.
Shit, we're going off topic.
Yeah.
Yeah, so fucking... If we're not... Don't we have to go by standard? Because, like, diamonds or some gold... Or are we coming back to it?
You're worth
Shit,
my diamond.
here's the thing. Shit always goes down in between times we don't have a standard. As in, like, you know how it used to be on gold and then... I think it was on silver? Or let's say there was a bunch of standards, right?
Mhm.
Every time they would cancel the standards, there would always be some kind of big ass depression or something. So we go back on another standard, right?
Mhm.
Like there was the Great Depression when everyone was already off a standard,
Mhm.
and then after World War II, they're all like, let's make a standard. And of course, America got fucking rich, and let's say the Western countries got rich until eventually it came to a time where it was inconvenient for some countries to have it.
Mhm.
So they're like, you know what, we can do this shit without it, right? And a bunch of countries, a lot of countries got rich when they got off it. But that shit's all gonna come back downhill again, like in 2008,
Mhm.
because nothing's holding that shit in, because nothing's really regulating growth.
A diaper.
Unless your butt cheeks are.
God damn it.
Asians got those tight asses.
God damn it.
Israel, fuck. I think they're gonna become a superpower pretty soon.
God damn.
Killing everyone, all this fucking Syria, man.
Just, do you want to hear something hilarious?
What's up?
You know they have nukes, right?
Yeah.
They have nukes, and they're bitching about Iran having nukes. So do you see anything wrong with that?
It's their problem, isn't it?
Well, we always put ourselves in. We're kind of Israel's big brother, apparently, right?
Mhm.
Because everyone here is like, we need to protect Israel. It's like, why? It's like, because, right?
Hebrews, God.
Yeah, Jesus was there.
Yeah, Jesus was there.
Yeah,
The Holy Land.
what would Jesus do?
Christians, that's why.
Well,
Christians.
You mean
Those Christian bigots. Fucking
Yeah.
Democrats and Republicans.
It's really retarded because they have like 70 to 120 nuclear weapons, something like that, right?
Mhm.
Iran has none. They're working on theirs, and like, look what they're fucking doing. They're not supposed to be doing this, and it's like, well,
Fuck!
and they always point out. They said Iran wants to wipe Israel off the face of the earth, right?
Uh-huh.
And it's like, well, why the fuck do you have nukes? Are you planning on doing the same shit, right?
Attack China.
Attack China?
Just one bomb alone in maybe Tokyo would kill what? How many people
That's
are there?
Japan.
1.3
Huh?
billion or 1.3 million people are in.
In Tokyo,
Yeah,
there's about 25 million, I think.
yeah,
25 million compact into a city.
yeah.
Can you believe
One bomb there would like a lot of money would be given to us.
9 million.
Mhm.
Or 9 million would probably be dead. A shitload more from the fallout, radiation, all that.
Mhm. A
Dude.
suicide bomb there, with the fucking truckload of shit. You would get some money out of that.
God damn it. That is fucking crazy as hell. You know the
Depends on who
thing.
you bomb. Like the government, like they staged 9/11. Why can't they stage a bomb?
God damn it.
Why can't they stage something over there?
I'm just imagining.
Wouldn't that be smart? They
What?
stage something like 9/11 in fucking Japan.
And they said, look, China did it.
Mm-hmm. China, yeah, those fucking Arabs did it.
Irans did it. Irans did it.
Said
China-
Arabs.
Arabs did it?
Arabs.
The Arabs.
The Arabs.
The Arabs. It didn't make any sense.
Goddamn Arabs.
It's really. You ever heard of suitcase nukes?
Isn't that the ones that you just can carry or something?
Yeah, in a suitcase.
Yeah.
And they go off like an actual nuke. That shit's fucking crazy if you think about it. They're trying to develop that. I think the Russians actually made some.
Russians made everything.
But after the USSR fell apart, apparently some of them went missing.
Good.
So now it's like, what the fuck, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like if someone just had it and just dropped it in Los Angeles, that's just some fucked up shit.
Tokyo. Tokyo.
No. Fucked up.
A lot of imports would be shut down.
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
I'm thinking of Los Angeles, like the biggest port ever. Well, you know what I mean, right?
Kennedy Airport.
Yeah.
Watch, we're gonna put this online and it's gonna be taken off because what the fuck I'm saying.
Yeah.
Killing Asians and
Well,
fucking
what-
Americans.
And
I
burritos.
don't like any.
And burritos. I like burritos.
I know what would solve nuclear weapons.
What?
It's if nobody had them. That's just the main point.
No, there has to be superpower. And America's not gonna be a superpower anymore. Like, if...
And without nukes, we can fuck shit up. With nukes, it's kind of just like, well, we have them. Well,
we have
that's
to bring
about
back Star Wars.
Bring back Star Wars, goddammit.
Reagan had an idea.
Yeah, but how the fuck are you gonna do that? Satellites with lasers and then fucking
fucking cancer everywhere.
Unless you think of some Nazi shit. Like, you've heard of what the Nazis try to do, right?
Mm-hmm.
Make a giant sun panel, right?
That would destroy them.
Yeah, a giant sun panel that would concentrate light on Earth anywhere they wanted to, and it would torch a city.
Mm-hmm.
That shit's crazy. And they're like, that's supposed to be done by... Let's say they had worked on it, it was supposed to be done by like 2050.
Good.
That's fucking crazy.
Good.
Why the fuck are we talking like fucking ADD fucking shit right now? Bouncing off
How?
topics, huh?
We're still on topic a little bit. We're still on military and fucking
Burritos.
Kris isn't adding on.
What kind of burritos would you guys want? That's what I'm thinking of right now.
Don't care.
Like if we ever went back to that place where they give the mega burritos,
More mega burritos.
the one that you try to eat.
Oh, my 7-pound burrito. Yes, we're changing subject to burritos now. That burrito was awesome.
Completely.
Yeah, it was awesome. It was... You know that they meant to fuck you over by putting that much rice
Yeah.
in it. You saw
It
how
just
much...
expands and you're just like, God damn it.
Yeah, you saw how much rice they put in there.
Yeah.
Fuck, that was so much rice. But I got more...
You ate a Matthew burrito.
Yeah. But I got more than halfway. That was awesome.
You got home and you're like, I don't have it anymore.
Got home, I'm hungry. Eat it again.
Then you're like, it's all gone.
My burrito.
When I got the burrito, when I got the enchiladas from there, I tasted them like, oh my god! The entire time.
What, Kris?
Sounds like a pretty good burrito.
It was. It had. It was rice, a bed of rice with guacamole, salsa, enchilada sauce, cubes of pork for some reason, beans, cheese. The cheese parts were fucking delicious.
Oh, cheese.
And then on top was more guac and chili, and smothered in onions.
God damn it. Now I'm thinking of, next time I go over there, when I got the enchiladas and you got the burrito, and then you had enchilada and cheese on it, I'm like, what the fuck? I could have asked for that?
Yeah, that's for chili on it. And I had jalapeno bits on them. Remember?
Yeah.
That shit was badass.
The next time we go, that's what I'm getting.
A burrito with enchilada sauce.
Yeah.
Who's taking your favorite?
Oh, what burrito? Who's taking me?
Yeah.
Not your brother, because I don't give a flying fuck. No,
Alright, good luck asking David to go.
no, he actually might go.
Fuck, me and Lorenzo can go to My Baby Joe again. We'd be like, Fabian, come on, let's go pay for your hat a little bit. Bring some money for a burrito too.
Or if David goes, because if you guys want to go to the place again.
What place again?
I was thinking of the improv. Never mind, the improv's over there, huh?
Yeah, I can't go.
You said bring some.
You can't go?
Yeah,
How come?
I'm 17.
Oh yeah, I can't go. Wait, I can. Wait.
Yeah.
All right, bye. No, I'm joking. Well,
Bye. All right, bye. Why bye? Dick.
I'm just. I've been trying to think of what other places we can go to in LA, because LA has fucking everything.
Once I turn 18, there's nothing stopping me.
There's me stopping.
Unless 21 or over
Not
places.
really. Can you go?
Well, who's gonna
Oh,
take you?
Once, Kris?
I'm still paying attention.
I'm thinking, Kris. Who's
Talk a
you?
little louder.
Were you thinking? Oh, let's get Matthew to drive us there. Was that what you're thinking?
No.
By the time I turn 18, Fabian would probably have known how to drive already.
Yeah.
It's because you always complain about Matthew, and
Fuck Matthew.
he's your only way of mobility most of the time.
No,
once
we have
once he
David.
has a driver's license, fuck Matthew. We won't need him anymore.
That sounds kind of
What's
fucked
Fabian
up.
taking?
Huh?
What's Fabian gonna take?
His mom's car?
Mom or dad's?
Yeah.
Nada.
Yeah. Fuck. When we all...
Nada.
This is a sad thing that I'm going to say right now. When the rest of us learn how to drive, Matthew's going to be obsolete.
That doesn't make any sense.
He's going to be, we won't need him for rides anymore.
No, I'm thinking, why couldn't we all just fit in our car in the first place? Or like, I'm not saying like, oh, we're using Matthew. I'm just saying that
I am.
every time. God damn it. Well, every time we go, is that how it seems? How it is now that we're dependent? What the fuck, Kris? You're like, oh, who's gonna take you? It's like David has an interest of going to LA sometimes.
Yeah.
This is awkward. David's been having an interest. Not really awkward, but it's something new. That David has an interest in going to new places now. All of a sudden.
That's sort of a good thing, isn't it?
Yeah. So that means if we go to LA, periodically and stuff like that, it'd be all cool.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
at least he's wanting to do something now. It's good.
Yeah. I mean, before he didn't want to do shit. And now it's just like, let's go here, let's go do that, let's go do that.
Yep.
And then Kris over here with his brother's mentality.
No.
You need him there, you can't go shit.
Nope. If I'm not there, nope. Matthew's not there, nope.
just pulled-
Nope. Who are you gonna get there to go with you? Nope. I'm cold. I'm bored. I need to take a shit. I want a burrito. No.
What kind of shit is that, Kris?
Matthew shit.
Oh shit.
Like that. That's what I think of your Matthew mentality.
Good.
So when you're gonna get a girlfriend, you're just gonna be like, fuck everybody, fuck
Fuck
Gabriel,
Gabriel.
fuck Lorenzo, fuck David.
Mhm.
I'm
I say
leaving at a
fuck
party.
Gabriel and then that's it.
Just fuck Gabriel, gotta do it.
Yep. Fuck Gabriel. Nope.
How come you're barely talking and when you're talking you're like...
Because he's playing a game.
I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Ugh.
You came here knowing to make a podcast.
Wait, what did you drink?
He had a fucking iced tea.
So did you like crash from the sugar or what the fuck
There's
happened?
no sugar in it.
I can't really have sugar.
You know, maybe you have the itis.
What's itis?
Where you like eat too much and to the point where you get sleepy because of insulin or something like that. I fucking forgot. Or blood sugar. What is it? You've heard of regular?
Yeah.
Like if you eat a big dinner, you just like... Yeah, you just fall asleep.
Let's have turkey. White noise.
Yeah. Is it... I think that's what Kris has. I mean, he did eat 2 double cheeseburgers.
I ate one, bitch.
Technically 2 if it's double.
Yeah, it's-
You're so stupid.
2 cheeseburgers, right?
yeah.
Yeah, you had 2 cheeseburgers. If it's a double.
So you got the itis.
Yeah, you got 2 cheeseburgers.
And then you-
Even though I only had
So it's the itis. Kris has the itis.
Yep, Kris is fucking going, yeah, I have the...
I'm just gonna fall asleep.
I will fuck with you.
Oh, fuck
Piss
with you?
myself.
Alright, go for
Keep
it.
warm.
Go for
just
it.
like you.
That's
To keep warm, are you fucking kidding me?
it's a good idea sometimes.
No, I'm thinking, you're already warm. You should be the warmest out of all of us. You should
I'm
be
not
fucking sweating.
warm. I've already explained
Then
this.
put your iPod away and put your hands in your pockets, because fucking my hands are fucking warm. Feel it.
Last time I felt your hands, you touched my face and they were cold. No, that's another girl touched my face.
That sounds hilarious. Because I'm having a flashback to when we were all in the van and you threw the water bottle.
Hero. I didn't throw it, Toby did. I just flipped her off.
Oh.
It was Toby, remember? He was in the
Yeah.
front. I was in the fucking way back. You were in the middle.
Why weren't you with us?
He was walking with Maria
Oh,
getting
yeah.
pizza with the redhead.
I forgot why we didn't go.
Because we didn't want to go and we didn't have money and Matthew was giving us a ride.
Oh, yeah. That was
Yeah.
hilarious.
Threw a water bottle at Maria. That was Toby. Got her all wet. Did it touch you, Kris, the water?
I
Nope.
just got her back.
You have pockets. Put them in there. They'll keep you warm.
No, the size of quick warm.
Alright. Woman. Yep, hit Maria. Fucking, she blames me to this day. And now I think...
You actually
I
did it.
fucking know. Yeah, I actually did do it.
Well, this time you actually
But I'm
did
wondering if it was her. Like, because she's playing it off. Like, it didn't happen. So I'm wondering if I threw it at the wrong person.
I told you. That
I could
was
tell by her
ass.
ass.
Yes,
She doesn't have an ass.
exactly.
I could tell by no ass.
Wait, I can tell by her ass. She has no ass. What kind of dialectical shit are you...
She had a little ball, brown shitty bag.
She had a
I saw
ball
it.
shitty bag.
I'm
shit in her
fuck
ass.
off.
Rock
Well,
off.
that's when you wake up. Fuck.
Oh yeah, because I drink coffee.
Yes, I coffee.
What kind of fucking discussion is this?
Yeah, fuck, Kris.
I'm tired.
See, we had a good conversation. We're still going, and now we're just trying to get Kris to wake up.
Yeah,
It's like when we point out you're a kitty cat. I'm not being a dick, but that conversation went on for like an hour and a half.
Yeah, I don't want that conversation to come
Yeah.
back up because then you guys, you're
Well,
going like,
what the
okay, what the fuck? And I'll be like defending myself. I'll be fine. Hey, Kris, look at that house.
What are you, John?
Not you, Fabian. Look at that house. What's wrong with it?
we have the chimney.
If that's a fire, that's going to be hilarious.
It's just the light that makes it look like a fire.
Yeah. There's always rapists at that house. People that just got out of jail.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Predators and shit.
What the fuck?
Fuck the fuck?
I said, what the fuck?
Fuck the fuck.
This is our city?
This is Chino, bitch.
It's becoming Little Pomona.
Yep.
It's Chino, bitch, motherfucker.
And then Chino Hills is still Chino Hills. Cause
What, motherfucker?
you know, the last time I checked,
Hey.
we had 11% unemployment just in the city.
Yep.
And then in fucking Chino Hills, it's like 6.5.
Why does Harley always have to check on someone to go piss?
She's a hall monitor.
Just fucking kick her.
She's a hall monitor.
Harley! Like a dumbass dog. Why would you go see someone piss?
Hall monitor.
Goddamn dog.
Shake twice.
Yep. Shake. Thank you, Tinkle Fairy.
That did. Do you still sit at the tables by yourself?
Yeah.
No one comes by and says, hey, what's up?
Nope.
Does Andrea do it anymore?
I pissed her off and I haven't talked to her since.
That's hilarious.
I get like when I remember that she's even alive, I text her and then she doesn't reply back.
That she's even alive?
Yeah.
Fuck off, brother.
I forget that she's alive. I forget who she is. I'm like, oh wait. Oh yeah, I remember her. Fuck, if I don't see them on a daily basis, I forget. And if I do, and then a fucking year passes, I forget who they are.
Does John even stop by or just that one time?
John stops by once in a while. Yeah.
Really?
Mhm.
So he's more of a bro than Chris.
Yeah. No, I told Chris to never come
More
near
of
my
a
tables.
brother, Chris?
He's not a bro, no. I told Chris to never come
No,
near my tables.
I use that wrong.
Yeah, I know you did.
Wait, so Chris, that means he stuck to his word, so that means he's actually staying away, so he's doing what you want him to do.
Exactly. Harley, stop fucking sniffing the piss!
My piss. Oh god, I'm cold now.
Alright. Come in, bitch. That's
I'm
how
gonna
you,
call
that's how you
you
confuse a
inside,
dog.
but I'm not gonna let you inside.
I know, that's confusing a dog, right? Look. Well, no one's gonna know what the fuck we're talking about, so we better change the subject.
I feel like restarting this shit. Fuck, god damn it.
John
Well,
smokes?
David could edit it out.
Oh yeah, John smokes.
John smokes. Yep. Fucking,
I did not expect that.
you should have expected him when you met him.
When I met him, he was just some little 10-year-old with a bowl haircut and someone that... yeah. Complete. His hair was long. He had long hair until everyone was bitching. We were calling him gay and a faggot for having long hair. And then eventually he just cut it to where it is, where he has it now.
Mm-hmm.
And the first time, it was hilarious because he walked up to David and he's like, "Oh, what's up, David?" And David looked at him. He's like, looking at him for like a minute. He's like, "Who are you?" He actually did say that.
Who are you?
Yeah. And then he's like, "It's John." And he's like, "Fabian, what the fuck? Get over here!" And I go over and look.
Fabian!
I'm like, "That's
Fabian,
John."
get over here! You
I'm
gotta
like-
see Fabian!
I'm like, "That's John." Yeah, that's John. No fucking way. Because he looked. You never saw. It was always like up to here, so you couldn't see shit.
Well, yeah, up to here.
Up to his eyebrows. How's
Let's
that
say he's
say
wearing this hat and it's like this.
that? What
Oh, yeah,
hat? What hat?
Oh god, fucking
retard.
up to his eyebrows.
Why'd you take it off?
Because I had to think. Right. Yeah, I pulled to you, Gabriel.
I gotta take off a hat to think.
I had to tip my hat to this, so.
Whoever's listening to this, if you're not aware, he held his hand.
He held his hand. He held his hand.
to his eyebrows for to measure.
He held his
hand.
hand.
So Fabian's going ADHD to change the conversation.
I'm so tired.
All right then. Yeah,
It's all about you.
and also Fabian's wearing a hat.
That was something I did not expect.
Right.
But when I saw him in high school and he was becoming a swag fag, I was like, God damn it.
I said, John, you faggot, why are you wearing snapbacks? It's not a snapback, it's a straight fit. There's no fucking difference.
If it's a hat, it's gay. Yeah.
If it's a hat, it's gay.
Mm-hmm. Well, if you wear it at school.
Oh. You have an army. You wear this hat at school.
Especially if you don't support the thing, you just buy it for the looks.
I support the military.
There's one.
It was like, oh yeah, Redskins. You like them? Like who? Redskins. Oh yeah, I like football.
Oh, 49ers? Oh, yeah, you've been a fan since when? The Super Bowl? Yeah?
Yeah, man, cool. Hey, you like the Raiders? Yeah, where'd they come from? Pomona, fool. Oh man, you like New York? Yeah, ever been there? No. Why are you representing? It's cool letters, man.
I like the Steelers.
You know, here's something I've told someone's told me before. I'm like, what do you like? I like the Chargers. And they're like, what do you like? I'm like, I like the Cowboys. Why do you like something that's not even in your own state? What the fuck is that? What's your state loyalty? And then I said this. I said, do you like the Lakers? Yeah, the Lakers are my most favorite team. He's like, I like them because they're from here. He told me that, right? And I said, dumbass, they were originally from Michigan, right? The Lakers. Get the fucking name, right? I'm like, no, they've always been here. And I'm like, what kind of shitty fan are you? You don't even know where the fuck they're from. They're from, originally from Michigan. Get it, the Lakers?
Yeah.
Great Lakes, yeah.
That's cool.
It's like if the Oilers were here. And then they're like, yeah, the Oilers are from here. It's like, where the fuck do you think the Oilers are
From
from?
Canada.
God damn it, they're from Texas, dumbass. Well, that kind of shit, it's fucking retarded.
Woo! I like the Dallas Cowboys. Woo! Yeah, they're from Florida.
God damn it. It's like if someone walked up to me and says, oh, I'm all about Occupy Wall Street. And it's just like, what particular part? And it's just like, yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
do you even know what's going on?
I have no
It's,
idea.
Are the New York Jets from
yeah.
Michigan?
Huh?
Are the New York Jets from Michigan?
God damn it, Kris.
Are the Sacramento 49ers from Arizona?
God damn it.
Is Arizona a country?
I don't think so.
You know, on that 50 state thing where you had to write down every fucking state, someone put down Mexico. And I thought that was fucking
I
hilarious.
forgot to put the new.
Yeah, they forgot to put the new. No, they had New Mexico and they had Mexico. So it's kind of like, what the fuck, right?
Mexico, fool. I was born and raised, fool.
Special ed classes, goddamn.
No, this isn't regular ed. That's why it's. I was like, yep, they're not any different from special ed. So they put one down as Mexico. Some guy put Canada.
I'm tall, dark, awesome. I like red. And
I'm afraid of
my mom-
spiders, bugs, my dad.
Oh yeah, that was fucking hilarious.
What makes you afraid? Fuck, not anything. Just write down something. All right. I'm afraid of spiders, bugs, ghosts, my dad. Gabriel!
You're not afraid of your dad. You're like, yeah, he just pops in whenever he wants to. He was making me. I was laughing in the background.
Yeah.
You're just thinking of stupid shit, weren't you? Just to say.
Of course. I'm always thinking of stupid shit to say. I remember I had to do, for like a week, we had to do shit in Miss Cardenas, and she told us, alright, just write about whatever you want. And I thought, whatever we want, huh? So every little sentence, every little paragraph I wrote was either about pigs or cows.
Yeah.
I told you that, right, Kris?
You showed me a picture of a pig and making bank. And you drew a pig.
Yeah. Everything was about pigs or cows. For like all week, everything that I wrote was pigs
Oh no,
or cows.
bringing home the bacon and you drew a pig.
Yeah, and then I drew one dancing, remember?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yep, a dead pig with bacon cooking.
You know what I used to get? We used to get a lot. Sort of, no homo.
AIDS?
We were walking to class. Dude, I saw you guys walking down the street, fool. The entire time.
Every time someone says that to me, like, oh my god, Gabriel, I saw you walking to school today. And I look at them like, and you didn't give me a ride. I was freezing this morning.
Dude.
I say that every time. And you couldn't give me a ride? I was late today. They're like, oh, I told my mom to give you a ride, but she said she was in a hurry. I'm like, that's a lie.
Horseshit.
So
I'm
I
thinking.
saw Gabriel and what my mom said was, who? And then she turned to where
And mom looked at Gabriel, who? Nope. Fuck him.
I did it.
Just like my mom. Hi, Fabian! Looking
I
away
was
from my mom.
I'm like, who? What the fuck? I was looking around. I thought I was hearing shit.
you looked down, you didn't look around.
You looked down, you didn't look around.
That's exactly what I said.
Okay, whatever,
You looked
Dr.
down, but
Seuss.
you didn't look around when I was banging you with the pound. Fucking rap.
Yeah, we got a little Dr. Seuss over here.
Are you repeating everything I say?
Like fucking the end of the sidewalk. What is that shit called? What was that? You know what I'm talking about, right?
No?
The fucking book full of poetry for kids.
Oh, yeah.
That's something of Mary Shelley. No, that's not Mary Shelley. That's fucking retarded.
It's the end of the sidewalk. Why can't, no more can I walk.
With the end of my lock.
Yeah, and it was saying
While
shit like
holding my cock.
that. And boy, it was a shock.
You pulled the Matrix with the floating fucking underwear in your face. God damn it. Ah! Ah! That's what I'm thinking of right now.
Backed up and pushed everyone
Yeah,
out of his way.
fucking...
Oh yeah. We were in the locker room. Kris kicked up the fucking underwear, and then for some reason it seemed like it was floating there, backing up, just kicking everyone in the locker room, just backing up. No, fucking shoving, and it falls like motherfucker. Kris.
What the fuck? No one's like, hey, what the fuck, man, or what?
No,
No.
no one wants to mess with me. Really, this is a nice thing.
I hate it when we throw stuff over and then the cholos, like sophomores, just look over. Who did that? They think they're all strong against our whole aisle
Yeah,
of weights.
of weights and seniors. Do you know how there's like 4 aisles in like the locker room, right?
Yeah.
The freshmen, and then there's a freshmen and junior sophomores,
Yeah.
and there's a sophomores and juniors. Well, in in this second one right here, when you walk in, it's full of all the kids from weights and the athletic kids that are seniors.
Yeah.
So it's all of those kids, and they're like, and they go, and they just look at us like, oh, okay, and they just walk away, trying to act tough, and they just see us all.
One of the scariest moments in gym, no homo.
When Kris takes pictures.
I heard that in an old podcast. You're bringing that up. Like, Kris takes pictures in the gym. No,
Yeah.
Locker room.
in the locker room.
Everyone was dressed and they were opening up their lockers.
He's still gay, still in the locker room. Cool.
The scariest part was when I was standing there. I went to the bottom one to get the locker because I was putting my backpack in it and going to close it. All of a sudden, you just hear, right? I'm like, the fuck? A lock had came over near where I was and hit and dented the thing behind me. The locker right there. Like, you just hear, the fuck? And the guy's like, hey, dog, who the fuck's throwing locks, man? You just hear like, who the fuck's throwing locks, man?
Fool, who the...
If you yell in the locker room, Red Robins, someone will reply with yum.
I want to bring that up since it wasn't recorded.
Alright.
Kris, I told you, right? What my teacher said?
Yeah.
If you say any jingle from a commercial, someone else is going to finish it for you. Like, ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Yeah, see? Like a good neighbor.
Dave was there.
Woo! Yeah. Finish any jingles, and that's how you get someone's attentions. Yes.
See, she gave Gabriel a weapon of mass destruction.
She did. Hey, want to see a magic trick? Sure. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. I'm loving it. Yeah. What the fuck?
A girl starts walking away from you. Like a good neighbor! I'm just kidding.
Stay from it! Ah. Yeah.
And what were you saying before? You're like, what the
You're
fuck?
in my web.
What were you saying before? You're like, what the fuck?
The fuck? With what?
That's what you said before. Like, you're going on to something else, and I said something, and then you're like,
That's so much information, dude.
yeah, I don't know how to explain it to you since you're really retarded. No joke, but,
Well, explain it better, Mr. Smart Guy.
I'm not used to talking to retards. Actually, I should be used to. I should be fluent.
I know, you
I
talk to
should be
yourself all the
fluent
time.
in retard.
You're bros with David.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm friends with you, so I should fucking know.
3.0, bitch.
I should be fluent in
Suck my
mumble,
dick.
retard, and fucking yeah.
And fucking yeah.
Yeah, that's gonna be a new language. Yeah.
And yeah.
I like doing that randomly when the whole class goes silent. And yeah.
When the whole class is silent, I'm like, so what, no one's talking anymore? It's like, no, dude, we gotta do this. And like, da-da-da-da. Do you know how I always, like, when I'm bored, I go like, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Da-da. Yeah, I just start
I
doing
would think you'd be the kind of person that if it was really silent, the minute where everyone stops talking, you'd fart.
Penis! Penis!
You
You know, today this happened. It was in Ms. Likey's class, and there was a sub, right?
You just hear that in the middle of the fucking aisle.
I have a story about that. Also, it was in Ms. Likey's class, and you know everyone was doing their stuff, and then it was quiet, and then for some reason I just popped in my head. And I was like, spilled spot remover on my dog. Now he's gone.
You're laughing.
No one laughed, but everyone just started talking after then. I'm like, really? No one laughs, but they talk about it.
What if it's like a trigger?
I hold the trigger and the gun. So, anyways, yeah, about that fart. Yeah, about that farting noise. I was in 5th grade, Miss Tom's class, and it was the STAR testing.
Yeah.
Start testing. And so, everyone's fucking all to themselves. Everyone's like all fucking panicking, writing down their answers. And I was in the corner, as always, because fucking bitch hates me.
Damn it.
Goddamn lesbian. So I was sitting in the corner, and I had my palm on my cheek, and also part on my lip. And I was like, and I breathed in heavy, I'm like, but I didn't breathe out this side. I went, and then I just realized what the fuck I did, and I was like, oh shit, and I just stayed quiet, and I was just looking around like, who did that? And I'm thinking, do they think it's fake or real? And I'm just there, like, doing my work. And I was looking around, and I'm like, shit. So I started looking around too, like, who did that?
Dude. Was Miss Tom like, who did that?
No, she was fucking lesing out on herself.
She reminded me of Ellen DeGeneres.
Yeah. And then when she had a boyfriend, she fucking put on makeup and just made her look horribly ugly.
She had a boyfriend?
Yeah.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
I thought she had a thing for like Miss Buck or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, but she had a boyfriend.
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she did.
No, she didn't.
I was her fucking student.
I was
I found
too.
out the hard way she had a tramp stamp.
I know, I did. I saw it too. I was in the same class.
No, you weren't.
I had Miss Tom 5th. Oh no, you had 4th grade, right?
She's a 5th grade teacher.
Yeah, but she also taught 4th grade too.
No,
I had her for 5th grade too.
I think Dave should edit that out. Just like,
no, you had that one bitch with the golden retriever.
No, I didn't. I had Miss Tom.
No, you didn't.
Yes, I did. I remember my teachers.
No, I remember. Me and you had the same teacher, fourth grade. That was when
That was Mr. McKillop.
That was when I first actually got to talk to you.
That was
Mr.
Mr.
McKillop?
McKillop.
Yeah, Mr. McKillop. I remember going to Chris's house because I knew Matthew and he would always come to my house and I barely talked to Kris. And then fucking I was like, oh hey, thanks Kris, invited to your birthday party. And then when we got to 4th grade, I got to talk to Kris more, and we fucked around because we sat next to each other.
your fucking messed up desk, as you were saying before.
Yeah, and remember. And then we would make stick figure wars. We would draw one stick figure doing one thing. I would give it to Kris, and he'd find a way to kill that stick figure, and you'd give it back to me, and we'd just go back and forth of killing stick figures every fucking time. It looked like a fucking war zone in a little index card. Do you know how Kris would win every time? He would draw traffic cone man, and he would just have cones everywhere, and Kris would win somehow. Yeah.
Kris.
And then Kris kept all those. I never brought home shit like you did.
Yeah.
And
You stuffed it in your desk.
I just stuffed it in my desk. And you remember Mr. McKell getting so pissed at me, he cleared out my whole desk for me. And he banged on the fucking desk. He's like, Gabriel, dude, what are you doing? Take it home. I'm like, And so I fucking cleared out my whole desk, throwing everything away. Not teaching, just fucking in a rage, throwing everything in my desk away, all my pictures and shit.
Did you draw a bad picture of him, or what the fuck?
No, it's just that all my shit that I had to give home, he found.
Really? Yeah. Like a homework ticket?
Everything.
And you just stuck it in there instead of freeing
Yeah, he found everything, and then he stapled it together, put it in my backpack for me, and told me to take it home.
Fuck. Did you ever show it to your parents, or when you got home, you just threw it away?
I threw it away. And then I forgot the next day. Like, I really didn't fucking remember. And he's like, Gabriel, where are those papers? What papers? Those papers I gave you. You gave me papers? And then I just sat down and like, why is my desk clear? Oh, yeah. I fucking forgot all the time.
My son goes to our school.
Yeah, he's a little faggot.
Fucked up.
No, I'm serious. He's a faggot. He's gay.
So?
Alright, Fabian, whatever.
And,
What's up, dude?
yeah.
And, yeah. Okay, I remember I cut off someone. About to tell a story.
No, you. I was saying that I was in your 5th grade, not 5th grade. 5th grade class with Miss Tom.
I don't remember this.
You're so stupid.
You're
One
so
of the most
stupid.
hilarious.
I really don't remember. What book did we read in there then?
I don't fucking remember.
Did you guys ever? Hold on. Okay.
I want Kris. Do you remember any books? Because I remember every fucking book we read in there.
Remember us reading Coraline, right?
Yeah. What
Yeah.
else?
That's it. That's all I remember.
Coraline. Do you remember The Giver?
Yeah.
That was my favorite book.
The old man.
I even read that in junior high, the whole book, because I liked it so much. It was so cool. Ever read that book, The Giver?
Never got to read it.
It's a good book.
Doesn't Did you guys ever used to get on the monkey bars and just swing back and forth on it?
By the time Gabriel was in 5th grade, he could stand and hold the monkey bars.
And was it 5th grade or 6th grade that every single recess we would be on the monkey bars? We wouldn't do anything else.
Monkey bars were fun.
Do you remember that, Chris? We would, and then we'd get blisters on our hands.
Yeah. I remember you were swinging.
Yeah, you would like go to the part where you.
I would always fall on my ass, and sometimes I would make it. Chris would be a dick and then go back and forth, back and forth. That was when you could do a handstand.
I can still do a handstand.
Fucked up. Well, I was thinking of. You ever used to go to the edge of the monkey bars and just keep swinging back and forth towards the edge where there's the part where it connects it. And there's 2 sides, and then there's the middle where you just swing between. You just go like that. I used to do that all the time. It was fucking amusing. I would do that all the time.
No, I actually have a point to cross the monkey bars.
You can hold yourself up.
Huh? That's a dick move. Chris. I was going to go on to say in the 5th grade, I was skinny.
Dick move.
I had to say it.
5th grade?
That's a dick
Because
move.
you guys know me as fat, I understand, but like, in the 5th grade, I was skinny. The 6th grade, I got fat.
That's when you couldn't go out to recess.
Yeah, I
You
couldn't
didn't do anything.
My physical exercise all came from recess, completely. And so, when I was deprived of it, I got fucking fat, right? And so, back then, I used to swing on it because it was fun as hell. It was amusing. And so...
I got fat around 5th grade.
Oh, fat 7th grade. Because, like, fucking fractured my ankle.
That's what you get for showing up.
Yeah, you did get fat.
Fucked up.
Yeah, I did.
I got fat 5th grade because I finally got to know the lunch lady. She gave me seconds.
God damn it.
I couldn't do shit over summer. I just sat everywhere.
Chris, play this video game. Okay.
I didn't do anything for 3 months.
Well, here's WoW. That's where it started.
Mm-hmm. Then you got more fat.
All I remember is that by the end of the year, I had to write like my name like 13,000. I don't fucking remember. Well, it varies every single time. I don't remember.
Do you remember always getting paired up in like 6th grade?
Yeah.
I remember always getting the special retarded kid. Because everyone would fucking pick their friends, and I had no friends in Miss Nance's class.
And so that one guy who never got picked, you had to go with him?
Mm-hmm, every fucking time. And the one kids I don't like, I had to be paired up with them. I never got to be in because I never did shit. I never got anyone who I wanted to do the work for me.
God damn it.
6th grade was the first grade I wasn't in a class with Matthew.
Yeah, I had Matthew.
Oh, I was thinking.
I was with Matthew, Zachary, and Justin. I had a special moment with them. I jerked off right in front of them.
God damn it, shut up, Gabriel.
Remember I told you in 6th grade
What?
I would jerk off in class?
No?
Yeah. Chris, I told you, right? You remember?
Yeah.
I jerk off in class.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Anyone ever catch you, or?
Nope.
I was friends with Alejandro.
You wouldn't hear like the metal
Destiny.
desk go the entire time, or what?
Do you know how like the desks are? As the desk, and then there's this metal cabinet for your books and shit,
Yeah.
and there's that wide opening.
Yeah.
We were in the corner, so I would slouch down, pull down my pants, because I would be really fucking horny, and I would just jerk off. And then when someone saw me, just going, then I would stop, and then when they see my arm twitching, then I would stop. But then I would just jizz on the back of the desk.
Fucking gross.
And then I would get tissues before, and I would clean off the excess, because, my jizz would just shoot off. Just wipe off the excess, pack up my dick, and just go on with the rest of my day.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Did that a couple times. More than a couple times, actually. More than 6.
I'm thinking.
I jerked off in front of people, Fabian.
God
With
damn
my
it.
eyes wide open. Yeah, just... I'm not going... Just imagine me jerking off. Don't even look I'm doing anything, but I'm fucking out of breath.
I'm thinking you're like, who should I look at today? And you're just like,
And I would put my feet in a diamond so that they wouldn't stretch out, and I would kick the kid in front of me, which is named Matthew. I would always dine on my, and then when I'm about to jizz, I would curl my toes and not do anything else. I would train myself to curl my toes, so I would jerk off or jizz on the fucking back desk, and no one would know about it.
That is so fucking gross.
That's pretty good.
I was gonna tell you guys about
Yep, I jerked off in class.
something that happened in college that I thought was hilarious.
You jacked off?
No, somebody that you haven't seen since the 6th grade, but it wasn't a good experience. It involved you screaming at him because he wouldn't stop sighing. That was right. Let me tell you guys a story. I sat by myself. Right? I already showed you guys the rocks I would color on because I was bored as fuck. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did that. I would just draw pictures and stuff. I would do the work. Apparently, I did it well. I would never write my fucking name on it, and so I would keep getting Fs. Because apparently she's like, well, if you didn't write your name on it, you didn't do the work, so just throw it away. And so I'm just sitting there the entire time by myself. And I'm like, and she's like, don't you want to partner up with anybody? I'm like, no one's a partner with me. Let me just be by myself. That was my excuse.
Let me be a partner, group of one. I can get the
Yeah, I'm like, I can get stuff done by myself. No, but you need a partner. Why do I need a partner? I can do it myself, you know, right? And so she said, all right. Since you don't want to sit next to anybody, I'll sit next to someone next to you, right?
Mm-hmm.
He sat a girl in front of me who clearly seemed like she didn't want to sit next to me, right?
Every girl does that.
Right?
Mm-hmm.
Every time she would come into class, every fucking day. When she sits next to me, right? All of a sudden, she comes up to me one day. She goes back and sits down. She looks at me, and then she looks down at her paper. Why are you sighing all the time? I started screaming in her face. And the teacher starts looking at me. People start looking at me like, if you don't want to be here, why don't you just ask the teacher to move? I mean, you sit in front of me every day just... I was doing that too, right? I was really pissed. I'm like, do I seriously have to sit next to her? Do I have to sit next to her? Hear this every fucking day. Right?
Uh-huh.
And so she's like, Fabian, let me go talk to you outside. And then she's like, why did you just, was that appropriate? And I'm like, is this appropriate every day? Right? And I kept doing that. And I did that so much that I was pissed off. I kept just doing the sigh. I nearly passed out. And, yeah, I got lightheaded when I did that. And she moved me next to a bunch of jocks in the back.
Uh-huh.
And those were the kids I knew in the 6th grade. It was fucking hilarious because I guess she got sick of it. And then at the end of the year, I forgot what she did. She randomized the names and had them sit next to everywhere. I have a feeling she didn't randomize that shit because when I went back to my desk, she was sitting in front of me again. And I was thinking, you fucking kidding me in my mind? I'm like, this again? And she goes back and sits on the seat. And then when she was about to sigh, she started... And so this, let me go on to the college story. Mm-hmm. I'm sitting down doing my work, and then I don't know if she noticed, but it's the same chick. She goes down and sits down, puts down her laptop, opens it, and I guess she saw me, and she's like, I'm gonna start back to typing, and acting like I'm not there. I look, and I'm like, are you fucking kidding me?
You should have went up to her like...
No, I was laughing. I picked up the book, and I started laughing a bit, and I put it back down. And, no, it wasn't like... I thought it was hilarious because... I don't know, I think I may have scarred her so she doesn't fucking sigh anymore. I
bet you were her nightmares.
Pissed.
You were the kid that bullied her.
Every 5 fucking minutes, Kris, can you imagine that? Someone who does not want to sit next to you, and they make you know that they don't want to sit next to you, they don't want to be around you, right? So every 5 minutes...
I remember 8th grade, we had a project. Mrs. Cox, wasn't it? What was our... No, the other one. 7th grade, or 8th grade, science.
Oh.
Was it Miss Cox?
Wait, you guys went to Briggs, right?
Yeah, the one next to Mr. Silva?
I think
Oh, the hot one.
Yeah.
Well, anyways, we were able to... every single 8th grader had to do it, so we were able to choose whoever we wanted in the whole school.
Yeah.
Me and Kris had the same fucking class,
Yeah.
and so we picked his friend Matthew Bernard.
I felt so bad. He did all the work.
And yeah, he did all the work. We're like, all right, we're gonna go to Kris's house because we all usually went to each other's house. besides mine. We finally get to Kris's house. Like, all right, let's do this.
We
We
didn't know
fucked
what the
around
fuck to
so bad. We didn't know what
We
to
didn't
do.
know how to make it. We didn't start shit.
Let's use a hammer. Let's open a banana. Let's use a fucking mousetrap to open a banana. We had no fucking idea, and then we just fucked around the whole time. Just drank Kris's soda. Day of, we forgot. Yeah, no, day of. We get there and like we don't have anything. Matthew brought 4 pieces of lumber, a fucking fish hook, and a hammer.
It worked.
It worked a little bit, but we didn't do shit. Me and Kris didn't do anything.
I got an F because I didn't present the day I was supposed to, and the next day we had a chance to present it, and I was out sick, so I didn't get to present it both days.
And I got a C because I touched someone else's project.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, it's like, do not touch anyone's project. There was a gun, and everyone else was shooting it. Like, we're leaving, like, oh, I want to shoot too. Gabriel, you just failed! Everyone else got to play with it. How come I couldn't? I'm like... And one person fails, all of them fail, so I'm like... So fucking I go up to the teacher, I'm like, can you give them a grade and give me an F? Kris and Matthew don't deserve it. And I'm thinking, Matthew did the whole work. Why should he get an F? So can I get an F? She's like, Gabriel, you know... Okay, fine. I'll give you a better grade. I got a C. Instead of an F.
That's hilarious.
Yep. That shit was fucking hilarious.
I went there for 1 year. Straight Fs. I remember that.
I remember being in World's History, I think it was with that fucking big-eyed fucking rat dude. Fat fuck. What was his name? Mr. George?
Yeah. Fucked up! God damn it!
Mr. George, I remember being in there. And every fourth period, every Thursday... I would get called out to go to my counselor. It was like, Gabriel, where are you going? And before I would leave, there was this chick in front of me. I forgot what this bitch's name was. Reminded me of sour cream. Courtney, I remember that bitch.
The one with the pointy nose?
Hayhurst, there we go, because it reminded me of sour cream and Starburst. Courtney Hayhurst, there we go. I would always kick the fucking desk in front of me, and she would be maybe 3 in front, and she would always get kicked forward. So I go, boom! Gabriel, stop! She would look forward, boom! Gabriel! Boom! Hit the desk every fucking day. And then I would go to fucking my counselor, boom! Gabriel, I'm leaving! That shit was hilarious. And everyone wanted to know where the fuck I went. I'd go to my counselor, who didn't appreciate that I was there because I wouldn't tell her anything.
Yeah.
I had 4... counselor or psychiatrist or whatever. What is it called? Counselors, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I had 4 of them. They said they couldn't get through to me. It was a waste of
Psychiatrist?
time. Yeah, psychiatrists. It was a waste of time. They couldn't.
Wait,
get through
why?
to me.
Did they say, "Oh, this piece of paper you wrote this" or what?
No, they would tell me to say something. I'd say something, and I would revert it to them.
Yeah.
So I would it would be like I'm making them talk.
Yeah.
And they realize this.
You had a counselor.
I reversed it. I made them talk about themselves.
Yeah, Briggs, you had a counselor, right?
Mm-hmm.
I had the same shit. It was fucking hilarious.
And then I got her to talk about her boyfriend and her dogs and how her mom and dad are and what she's doing. And it would only be about me for like 5 minutes out of our session, and then it would be about her.
God damn it.
I would always switch it. That shit was funny. Me and Kris fucked around a lot.
Yeah.
Like in computer class. Oh my god.
What's your most memorable moment in the 7th grade?
7th grade?
Yeah.
Fucking...
When Gabriel humped the tree or something?
Yeah. When,
Yeah.
when I had short shorts. No, that was 8th grade, wasn't it?
That was 7th grade.
7th grade, yeah, I had short shorts. I didn't bring my PE shorts to Briggs. I forgot them,
And
so...
they would give you loans?
And they would give me loans, so I had short shorts.
Yeah.
And then fucking, I remember sitting down, and this one bitch, I lifted up my leg, and she saw my nuts. Oh my god, I saw him! Like, shit. And fucking, I was wearing boxers, so my fucking boxers to my knee, and I was wearing short shorts. So I had to roll them up to match them, and I was like, no, fuck this. I was like, yeah! Next day I brought my shorts, hiked them up, wore shorts again. I did that for a couple days. I was like, yeah, short shorts, fucking cold, but I'm doing it.
God damn it.
Yeah, I remember that. And then, but the best part of middle school was when I got some chick named Sophie to break a window for me. Kris was dating her, that Toby, the female Toby. And I was like, hey, we're trying to hit that window. I bet you can't hit it. I bet I can, Gabriel. Picks up the fucking rock, throws it, because there was houses at next door to Briggs, throws it, breaks. I walk away, like as soon as it breaks, I was gone. I was next to Kris already. She got in trouble for it. Didn't she have to pay money for it and serve detention and shit?
I think so.
Yep, that shit was hilarious. No one blamed me. I told her to do it, and I didn't get blamed for it.
That is hilarious.
I think the funniest part of 8th grade is when you will run around chasing people with a shoe.
Yeah.
What'd you do?
I just chased people with my shoe,
I just took off his shoe and started chasing people.
and then I would hit them when I got near them.
I think the most fucked up thing I did in 8th grade is when, you know Victoria, the tall one?
Yeah, the one that looks like my dog.
Yeah. She was sitting in front of me, and I turned around and I was like, you have a hairy back.
Really?
And I didn't know that they were, like, girls were, like, so, like, dramatic about that stuff.
Yeah.
And so she started crying, like, not during that area, but after I was, like, out in the field. I was like, wait, what did I do wrong?
What the fuck? Why is that
know.
the thing? You have a hairy back.
I didn't know that they got offensive. I didn't find it, like...
It's like if they have hairy arms or a hairy back. I remember this one girl was making fun of Caleb, and I called her Sasquatch, and she
I want
got
a
really
high
fucking
five from
pissed.
that, Kris. I want a high five. I demand it. Yeah.
That's fucking hilarious, Kris. You have a hairy back.
The only time I would fuck with girls there were that one bitch, Michaela, pregnant one, and Courtney. Don't ask me why her name reminds me of sour cream and Starburst.
Why does your name remind you of sour cream and
I
soda?
always have. When I want to remember someone's name, I think of some. Courtney, I don't know why it reminds me of sour cream. It just does. I remember sour cream. And then Hayhurst just reminds me of Starburst. Hayhurst, Starburst. Yeah. Dracula. You know, I already explained that. Yeah. That's how I remember people's name. Mm-hmm.
Wait, what do you mean that's how you remember people's name? This is about your most memorable thing in middle school.
There's this bitch in high school right now who hit me because she didn't get my magic tricks. Kris, you know her name's Kylie Palazzolo.
God damn it.
Yeah. I don't remember that because I just remember a key, a door, and some pepperoni.
God damn it.
That's how I remember people. That's how I remember. Like her name's Kylie. I think of a key and a door.
Yeah.
Yeah. So key and a door, Kylie. And then fucking Palazzolo. I remember. Well, pepperoni. Palazzolo pepperoni. If I remember someone's name, they did something.
Just
to me.
do this. Just say the story.
She just hit me because she doesn't get my magic tricks. Remember that one I told you? She hit me in the fucking chest really hard.
Yeah.
That was her.
I was gonna say,
Fucking, she thought it was the rudest thing ever. Because I was like, alright, before I do another magic trick, can I get your guys' name? And he's like, you knew me from high school. I never talked to you, or junior high school, or junior high. Like, I didn't talk to you ever. Kylie, like, you? I went to junior high with you too. I never talked to you, I guess. I don't remember you.
Who's the other girl?
Fucking, I don't know. Fuck. I remember it was something like black. Marissa or something. She's tall, skinny, something. And then there was another one who's fat. I don't know. They're all from Briggs, and the other one's two seniors, and the other one's fucking doodly, and the other one's sort of alright hot.
The only tall, skinny one is Victoria and Courtney.
Well, she's not that tall. Marissa. It starts with the M, ends with the A. Sounds black. Marissa.
Oh, Melissa.
Yeah, Melissa. She's brown hair.
Yeah, she's curly.
Yeah.
Poodle.
No, she doesn't look like a poodle.
She reminds me of a poodle.
Because you liked him. Junior high, you belonged to poodle. I remember in Briggs, when we played soccer, I remember always I wanted to be on the opposite side. There's the building, and I would kick it fucking hard as hell. so that it would hit the building.
Doom.
Doom! Do you remember always being in that class and you hear someone go, doom?
Yeah.
Because of PE? That would always be me. I would always hit the buildings on purpose. That shit was hilarious. That was funny.
Middle school, to me, was the biggest waste of time
I
ever.
still want to know why I was in detention the last day of school. I forgot why I was in detention, but it was a short day and the lights went out when me and you were in it.
That was the last day of school.
Yeah.
But it was before break. It was before, like, I think spring break or winter break.
It was the last day of school.
Well, fuck, I don't remember. Me and Kris did something that he
I
got a 4-hour detention on the last day of school, I guess.
What did you do?
I
And
don't fucking remember.
he doesn't fucking remember. Me, I just didn't do my work. So I got a 4-hour detention and I didn't get some shit signed. So I also had a 4-hour detention. So it was me and Kris having a 4-hour detention, and we were in the office. And we're just sitting there just fucking around. Since almost everyone was gone, me and Kris were just in there alone, and then the power went out. And then we just started going, ah! Ah! And then we would throw papers that we would find and throw them. And then fucking, anytime we got up, the fucking vice principal knew somehow, hey, sit down. You were supposed to do a paragraph. Did we ever finish that? We only got like one paragraph down, huh?
I don't remember.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Did you guys, were you guys in the auditorium or what?
Nope,
In
office.
the office.
Oh.
Me
Because
and
I remember they used to have those mass detentions in the fucking auditorium.
Yeah, me too. I remember one time, I went to school. It was the first time I was actually sick to school. I went to school. I was feeling like shit all day. Miss Sporman, nicest teacher ever that I've had. She fucking she knew that I was sick, and I was like, I got detention, and I was fucking wanting to fall asleep. So when I got in there, as detention, Miss Sporman came in with that head thermometer thing, and she actually checked me, and it was 104.
The fuck?
104. And then I went to the office. They said he can't serve this detention. I don't think he should serve it. So I didn't get to serve it again, since I technically went. And it was like, all right, you have to wait for someone. Who's like, I don't have a cell phone. Do you remember your phone number? No. Is your mom at work? No, she's over in somewhere else. There's no way to contact her. They're like, well, then how are you gonna get home? I can ride my bike home. They're like, we can't let you leave. It's like, well, then maybe you didn't let me leave. And they're like, all right then. So I fucking left. I wasn't supposed to leave, but I did. So I left. As soon as I got on my bike, I stood up. I just felt like the whole world shrank and I couldn't fucking move. I was on my bike, just fucking. I couldn't do anything. I was just fucking riding my bike, just stiff. I was about to crash in the curb, and when I finally fucking realized it, I fucking turned. I was just fucking riding home, just sick as hell, riding home from fucking almost Pomona to here.
Damn.
Yeah.
And then you got home, you're like, I'm going to sleep. What?
I got home, I felt better. I got home and I just watched
Maybe you just sweat it out. Literally.
Yeah, maybe.
Who was the teacher we had that would help us with, during lunch? She was a Mexican lady.
Oh, she was from administration. She wasn't a teacher.
Yeah, but later she became the PE teacher.
Yeah, she, Miss Casanova or something. I remember her with a C. Miss
What's your guys'
Casanova.
most horrible memory in, middle school?
Middle school?
Yeah. I was thinking of the one where you sharded, but I'm guaranteed that was.
That wasn't
Yeah.
middle school.
I saw my first thong in 7th grade.
Shit, what was...
Well, how's that a bad experience?
No, I'm just saying.
I remember I always wanted to be alone. No, still to this day, I still want to be alone. I remember there was a Civil War reenactment. Everyone else had their friends, and then fucking Kris and Matthew left me. And I'm like, fuck it. So everyone's over here eating in the field. What did Gabriel do? He went to the opposite side where there's no one, and everyone's saying that I'm a loner. I went to the opposite side to eat my chicken and cold beans and cold shit. And I sat there all by myself. I didn't want to talk to no one. I don't want fucking anyone to be near me.
You have isolation problems?
Yeah. No, just fuck everyone. Because, at school, if I say a gay joke, no one gets it. Or they're like, dude, you're gay. It's like, fool, it's funny. And they're like, are you gay? I'm like, I'm just alright with my sexuality. And they're like, oh, so then you're gay. It's like, no, it's just that I'm okay with who I am. I'm straight. I'm just okay with myself.
God damn it.
Like, seriously, if you're okay with your sexuality, you can express it. You don't have to be gay. Just, fuck, I can be who I want. Not gay. So fucking they don't get my jokes. And then when I finally get to Kris, they actually think we're gay.
Really, Kris?
Because we do
I'm
so
really
much
gay.
gay shit. Oh yeah, I'm gonna fuck you in the ass after this workout. That's just all you hear in the weight room is just us doing that. Yeah, just fuck everyone, dude. Middle school,
It was a waste of time.
no one got my sense of humor, so I didn't talk to anyone.
That's when all the groups started forming.
Hmm
Middle school.
I would switch off and on from kids.
I didn't have a group of people to hang out with. I just hung out with a bunch of kids I saw.
If they knew my name, I was right there. And then I would be by myself.
Oh, I didn't tell you guys this story.
Go for it.
It's a very retarded story.
Okay, before you go on with the story,
Right.
do you remember that big old circle in Briggs where they have like everyone has to be outside?
Yeah.
I always hated those so bad. I always wanted to fucking get up and leave. And I remember one time I was like, fuck this, so I got up and then Mr. Silva said, Mr. Ramirez, sit down. And I'm thinking, I sort of want to cuss him out because I have no idea who he is.
Yeah.
I never had him as a teacher. He's just fucking yelling at me.
And you're thinking, how does he know my last name?
Yeah. How does he know me? And then fucking high school comes around and like, it's like, all right, assembly. All right, going to a different class. I'm thinking, fuck that. If I had my mind so I could talk shit to my teachers, if I had my mind now, I would
No.
fucking A, man. They would look like dumbasses. Because when you actually, like, imagine if you had your actual mind so you
Yeah.
can actually talk back to the teacher right.
Yeah.
But they're like, what? He did that to me. It's like, so you can fucking actually talk back to your teachers?
Yeah.
I swear to God, people would fucking hate me.
I'm awesome.
Mhm.
Back then.
Why the hell do you keep doing that? Because you smell, and you're a bitch. Fuck you. No one likes you. I don't want no one to like me.
So the only
You
thing
were-
is I like myself.
Yeah, all that matters is fucking me, bitch. Fuck you. Like, you were bullied. I was the bully.
God damn it.
So what, you can't sit next to me? No, you want to be my partner? No, you're stupid. You're fucking stupid. Alright, on with your story before I interrupted.
Alright.
Right,
Middle school sucked fucking donkey dick.
that's
alright?
the whole conversation so far.
Huge ass donkey dick, alright? I remember when I went, I talked to this one guy named Brandon, right? Some skater dude. Because this is the first time, of course, 7th grade, went to Briggs. I didn't want to hang out with anybody, right? So then some people would come up to me, hey, you want to be hang out with us and all that? I'm like, I just want to do myself. What the fuck you guys trying to do, right?
Uh-huh.
What kind of coney shit is this, trying to force help and shit, right? And so, I'd sit by myself, and then eventually some guy named Brian came up to me and goes, hey, how's it going? Hey, dude, because I'm just standing, because I don't know who to hang out with at lunch, so I'm just walking by, just kicking shit, right?
Uh-huh.
And they're like, oh, he was like, did you know there's cliques? And the fuck's a clique, right? That's something in my head.
Mhm.
He was like, well, people hang out with each other, everyone's all that. Like, you can hang out with them. He's like introducing me literally to everybody, right?
Mhm.
And, you know how MySpace was a big thing back then?
Mhm.
Well, I thought, wow, well, because he starts talking to me and everything, we're like semi-good friends, right?
Mhm.
And so I'm fucking around with them, like kind of how we joke now. Like how you're saying, like you make gay jokes?
Uh-huh.
I'm pretty sure I told you this story that I sent him a thing with, you know that guy, the exercise guy who's like the gay one?
Yeah,
Like work those buns and all that.
it's Richard Simmons.
Yeah, Richard Simmons.
Mhm.
I sent him a picture of that, and I said, you could just got this from the president, right? That's what I just put. And it says, congratulations, you're gay. And it said that going a guy like that, and he's like, that's super, right?
Uh-huh.
That's this is at the bottom. He got so pissed from that he bullied me the entire time I was in the 7th grade. Him and some other kid named Shane. Entire school year. So let me go on. That's kind of the background of what happened.
Uh-huh.
So by that time, I'm by myself. He's going around. I can't hang out with anybody because he kind of told them shit, right?
He's gay.
Yeah. Like, he's gay, he does this, he does that. So I'm by myself. And so I see a group of people. I'm thinking, is it possible to just assert yourself in any given situation? So I walked up. Hey, how's it going? Who the fuck are you? That's literally the answer I got.
Mhm.
They're like, what are you? And I'm like, what are you doing here? I'm like, well, I have nowhere else to go. So I'm like, if you tell me shit, well, I don't fucking care. I'm just stay here, right? So I just sat down next to the tree, and they're like, you can't stay here. watch. I'm gonna stay here, right?
They leave.
Huh?
They leave.
No, they stayed there, and the entire time, like, look at this this fat fuck. The entire time, right? They would pick on me. I stayed there up to the last day of school. And then when they said, and I told them, I'm like, see, I didn't leave at all. And then the guys tried to start a fight with me about 5 times, right?
Uh-huh.
Some kid named Jacob
Uh-huh.
tried to start a fight with me the entire time. And I thought it was hilarious because I never thought I was going to stay there the entire year. I stayed there the entire year. I pulled a Gabriel, actually.
Uh-huh.
Like, you just walk up, just sit down. Who are you? Dude, just calm your fucking nuts. I'm going to sit here. That's it. Kind of how I expect you to do it. You just pull out whatever you're eating. Go on. That's kind of what happened every time.
I remember 4th grade, this one kid used to pick on me. He was bigger than me. Yes, there was a kid bigger than me in 4th grade. Alright.
Everyone got picked on.
Yeah, so I got picked on. And he sort of, you know, for like a month he bullied me. And he said something, and it pissed me off because he was following me home. And I hit him in the face. I socked him in the face, but the thing he said to me made me cry.
What?
Just the things he said to me made me cry. So I was crying and I hit him in the face.
Yeah.
So, you know, I hit him in the face and then he followed me and then I would be at home and then some stranger gave me a ride. Some girl. So I trusted her, you know, it's a girl. So she gave me a ride home and I was fine. Yeah, alright, whatever. The next maybe 2 hours my mom got home and I told her everything. She went looking for him. Found him in the street and she threatened him to call the police. And then my mom went to the Anna Borba, said everything, and then he moved.
Oh, yeah, you told me that. Didn't your mom curse at him or something?
Hmm?
Didn't your mom curse at him or something?
I don't know.
Wait, who?
Alejandro or something? He's a big kid. So stupid looking. Yeah, so every time, until maybe 7th grade, anytime I would start to yell at someone or try and pick a fight, I would get emotional.
Why?
I don't know, because that's every time I would think about when I tried to, I would get emotional. So then I would start to. So when I would start to yell at someone or I would try to stick it for myself, I would get teary-eyed.
What the fuck?
So like, that's why I said if I had my mentality now, I really would fuck someone up.
Yeah.
Because now, I just want to fuck someone up so bad.
So like if someone was wrong, you're poop nose. Just
Yeah, it's like there were times when I wanted to kick someone's ass and like I didn't want to. I knew I could, but I didn't want to because I knew I would start crying.
Yeah.
I don't know why. I would just want to cry.
That's what happened to Alejandro?
Yeah.
What the hell? He was so nice to me.
He was mean to me.
I
So,
didn't tell you guys the worst memory.
so hold on. I'm
Alright,
still telling you.
cool.
So I would always be emotional, and then fucking 7th grade, I was still like that, and then 8th grade came around and I started to change. I did a David wore a black jacket, a big black jacket, and I'd be to myself the whole time.
Yeah.
And I would always just be talking to myself because when I told you when I was riding my bike, I'll start to talk to myself.
Yeah.
So then in 8th grade, I would actually do that during the day, and I still do talk to myself to this day, so no one would fucking get near me.
Yeah.
And then fucking I had this mentality: fuck everyone, fuck everyone. So that's when I got that. When I finally got the freshman year, I was like, fuck you, man. Just whoever wants to start shit with me, start it. I want to fuck you up.
Yeah.
That's how fucking why I'm yelling all the time. Alright.
Just like eat a dick.
Yeah, so that's why fucking I'm always trying to cuss someone out or just do something.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Kris, you're about to say something?
I don't know. That's all I have in Alejandro.
Yeah, that's what happened to Alejandro. You said you had a horrible story.
Oh,
yes.
yeah.
Oh.
Let me tell you guys something that
Rock,
happened.
paper, scissors, real quick. Alright, Fabian.
What the fuck's the finger?
Oh, okay, Kris moves. He wins. Go.
I saw Alejandro like 2 years ago. He's taller than you now.
He's always been taller than me.
It's weird.
You see him gonna fuck him up? No, I'm joking.
Cry?
Mm-hmm.
Go favorite.
Alright. Keep in mind, this all happened one day. Alright?
Mm-hmm.
I get to school. Let me tell you what particular order. How does it happen?
When you got to school.
Alright. I go to school. It's a Friday.
Mhm.
I walk in. I'm expecting things to be fucking just a breezy fucking day, right? Because
7th or 8th
After
grade?
7th, because you know how I used to sit with those kids? Another group of kids kind of picked me up into the little group, right?
Mhm.
The kid's name was Sean, and I forgot the other kid's name. I think it was Sergio or whatever. And what happened was we all used to hang out, right? And wait, let me. What happened first? Because that was a very eventful day. All right, lunch. All right. Oh yeah, beginning of school, I got punched in the nuts. All right? By that one kid named Brandon. Walks up to me, bah, right in the nuts, right? And so I had to sit down for an hour. I'm late for my class. I go into class. The teacher starts telling me shit. I get out of that class. I'm teased every single period. The fuck. All right.
Keep going.
Every single period, passing period, that kid would come up and Shane teased me, right? And so lunch comes up. 2 girls walk up to me and they say, "Hey, this girl likes you, right?" And all that. She goes, "Oh, dude, this girl likes you," and all that. And then she walks up. She walks up to me and she says, "I don't like you," right? Yeah. Well, that happened that same day.
Happened to me too.
And then let's see what else happened. That day was piled with a bunch of shit. All right, I go to my science class. You know how Eddie was talking about some girl with big hooters that he knew in that grade? Yeah. Everyone had a crush on her, right? Me too. I'm not gonna lie, right? Just because it's like the first girl to have boobs, everyone's like, "Oh my god," you know, right?
South Park.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
definitely
hey,
South
baby.
Park. And so what happened was she got assigned a seat next to me, right? And that's when I was shy then. And I was like, "Oh, hi, how's it going?" She's like, "Shut up, fat ass." First 5 words. The first words to come out of her mouth. "Shut up, fat ass." That's the first word I heard. All right. And so after I heard that my friend Sergio was having a birthday party, right? And they're all talking after because we hang out in this one particular spot waiting for us to get picked up, right? And they're all talking about, "Oh, dude, this party's gonna be so good and all that." And they're like, "Oh yeah, dude, it's gonna be great." And like, and my friend Sean's like, "Hey, Fabian, you going? Going to what?" I didn't know, right? And he's like, "Oh, my birthday party and all that." And I'm like, "Oh, really? When's it gonna be?" And he's like, "Why do you care?" And I said, "Because I'm your friend." And he was like, "I don't want your fat ass there. You're gonna eat all the pizza." What he told me to my face, right? That was the first time I genuinely felt like punching someone in the face. Genuinely, right? Because I hung out with them the entire year, all of them, right? I went to that guy's birthday. I hung out with him all the time, right? Went to his house. And that's kind of the... You know what I mean, right? It's like, are you fucking kidding me? That kind of shit, right? All that shit happened on the same day. And while I was leaving, apparently I missed a detention. So when I came back the next Monday, yeah, that's when I started my routine of, "Oh my god, I'm so sick." And so my parents would come pick me up. And my mom's like, "I know you're faking." And I was like, "Yeah? Yeah."
I remember everyone. I didn't trust no one unless I knew him for a couple years.
Yeah.
Everyone, there's this one kid who's like, "Hey, Gabriel, want to come to my birthday party? We're having it over here." And I remember, they're fucking with me. They're probably telling the truth, but I'm always, they're fucking with me. There was like, so many, like, "Hey, you want to come to my party?" I'm like, and in my head, I'm like, "Yeah, sure." And then I'm like, they're fucking with me. They're fucking with me. They're fucking with me. The only person I went to their house was actually just Kris. I never went to anyone else's house besides Chris's because I didn't trust no one. Some girl was like, "Oh, she likes you." I'm like, "No." Tell her no.
Yeah.
Just some random fucking chicks. Half of them were fucking 7th graders when I was in 8th grade. Half of them were 7th graders. Creep me out.
I think the only hot 7th grader was Jeanette.
I don't know who that is. So anyways, I would always say no, because I didn't fucking trust no one to tell me anything. And they're like, "Oh, Gabriel, you want to do this?" No. Because I didn't trust fucking shit no one.
That's the mentality I got in the 8th grade. Come hang out with us.
No, I'd rather be by myself.
Yeah.
I feel so bad.
Like,
That's because you knew how to talk to people. Me and Fabian have problems.
well, it's kind of like, it's how, we're like everybody else. However, some dick kind of makes it so, I don't know, you're not like everybody else, so they kind of push you out. And then eventually you just push yourself out. You're like, "Alright, fuck you guys." That's, because eventually you're just going to walk into that wall over and over until you turn around and you're like, "Fuck this," right? And you go sit by yourself. And that's when people were like, "Oh, come hang out with us. Go be with us. Hey, you want to hang out with us today? Since when the fuck do you want to hang out with me? When did you start talking to me? Like shit like that, all the time. Like, you want to come hang out with us? You want to go with us to the movies? I'm like, movies? Like, I'd be like, who the fuck even offers this? You know, right? I bet their mom feels sorry for me, so they force him to tell me. You know, shit like that. You would think of shit, right?
Yeah, you're like,
any little
no,
excuse not to
no.
hang out with somebody.
Yeah.
Like with, we used to hang out with this kid named Ryan and stuff. He lived right behind my house. And he had a huge fucking temper, right? Like we beat him in Smash Bros. And, you know, we were playing Smash Bros. Back then. He got the GameCube remote and just threw it at the GameCube. I remember that because that was fucking crazy.
Good. That was crazy good at that
He
game.
invited us. He was like, "Hey, you want to go to the party with? You want to go to the movies with me, this guy, and that guy?" And I was thinking, I don't want to. Why do you guys want me to go? Right. That's right. That's the first thing I was thinking.
You want to go to the movies with us, Gabriel? I don't have money. I have a $20 bill in my wallet. I don't have money.
Oh no. You guys are gay. Why do you want to go with the movies with other guys and stuff like that? Just thinking of something. Yeah, it's like. And then eventually I went. I don't know. It was fucking awkward because I sat there. We're watching Mission Impossible 2. And the entire time I was just sitting there. I have to go to the bathroom. And I would just keep going back and forth. Because I would just sit in the bathroom. What I was doing was, you know how you try to flush all the toilets at one time? You don't do that?
No.
Where you run and you hear all the toilets where it's like a roar of fucking water?
That's what you would do?
Yeah.
That's what you would do.
It was fun, alright? You're like, and it starts building up to like this loud fucking noise. And I'm like, I'm back. And they're like, what were you doing? And when I was about to do that, my friend went to go use the bathroom, so I'm just like, what happened? Oh, I'm like, why do you keep coming in here? I had to go, so, I'm about to start with all of them again. So that kind of shit, what we're talking about, Kris feeling bad for us?
Yeah.
Kris, you just because you had it good.
I remember, I didn't go to anyone's house. I'm going to actually take this back.
Yeah.
There's this one kid I told you about who's gay for me.
God damn.
Eric.
You know what may have been completely normal?
That's
However,
because you felt bad for him, because he kept inviting you to his house.
Yeah, he kept inviting me to his house, invited me to his birthday parties, invited me to GameStop, invited me to play his game, invited me
he
to
reminds
to
you
his
of Nelson from fucking
And
The
so
Simpsons.
fucking, he bought me $5 bags of jerky, monsters almost every day. And I was like, I owe this guy so much money.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go to his house. Go to his house. He takes me to his mom, his dad. He gives me more monsters.
That's fucked. It was like the Facebook kid.
He takes me up to his room. We play games. Gives me another monster. His dad gives me a hamburger. His fucking mom's huge. I don't mean fat. They're all tall.
Yeah.
His mom's taller than me. His dad was taller. His fucking brother was huge. Eric himself was huge. Fucking A. And then he was like, oh, well, how do I repay you, dude? I owe you so much money. He's like, you know, you'll repay me if you come over to my house to go swimming.
Yeah.
I thought, you're gay for me, and I just stopped. I would have to wait for him to go ride bikes. I would take off. I wouldn't talk to him again. I owe him fucking like $50 maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. But fucking, I would leave. I was like, he's gay for me. And I would just leave.
You know, I think we got fucked with so much, we could not make a normal social interaction. So anytime something happened where people were being genuine, we were just like,
Fuck you.
yeah. I was expecting that every time someone invited me somewhere, I was expecting it was a prank. I expected that's some bullshit, right? Like
hey, this girl likes you, and they'll dress up a pig.
Yeah. Pig blood just falls on you, shit like that.
That's what I thought too.
Yeah.
I think the only normal one here is actually Kris.
I think that's why we could Kris so much shit.
Who actually put trust into people.
Well, because he actually, people talked to him, and he was allowed to talk to other
I
people.
lost all my conversationist, my ability to conversate in freshman year because
You got so fucked up with us.
yeah,
Telling
not you
jokes.
guys, but just because of the people I hung out with. Because I was set for my freshman year with all the seniors around me. Like, yeah, I'm better than all you freshmen, and I got to class, I was like, shit, I don't know any other freshmen.
Yeah.
And then that's when I lost the ability to conversate.
Yeah, but you can still talk to other people. I mean,
Yeah, I can still conversate with them, but it's just making new people.
you know,
It doesn't matter what class I'm in. If there's a cholo, I can start talking to him, and then I know the whole class for some reason because fucking me and him will just be fucking around. That's every class. As soon as I know that one cholo, it's like, "Hey man, what's up, fool? Yeah,
What's up, big man?
yeah." I told.
It's all the cholos. What's up, big man?
first you're half man, now you're big man. What the fuck?
Half man's from Joey, and at school they always call me Big Man.
I know that's the kind of the funny part because you're big man and then you're half man to Joy.
They always, that's what they call me. I don't know why. They just call me Big Man. They don't call me Gabriel. They're like, "Hey, what's up, Big Man?" or "Gay Girl."
What's up, gay girl? Hey.
I tell them to say that. They're like, "Hey, what's your name? Gabriel?" Or better yet, if you just want to fuck around, "Gay Girl." And they're like, "Oh, gay girl, hey, gay girl." I'm like, "What's up?"
You get him to do stuff. That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah.
See that kid fuck with them. Hey, what the fuck? And they start going up to him.
There's this one kid named Saldana. I can get him to do whatever I want, but 2 days ago he got sent up to the office because he took Miss Cardenas' phone.
Oh, that was him?
That was him.
Oh.
But and if you ask him about it in front of people, he'll say no. But if you ask one-on-one, he'll say, "Yeah, dude, I took it." And the one thing he will not tell me is what he did with it. I don't know why. He won't tell me what he did with it.
How do they
Maybe he
know
thought
took
she was hot or something. I
Huh?
don't know.
How do they know?
Because he's always stealing shit. He steals.
Is he like a klepto?
No.
I think that's
He steals it, and then he doesn't keep it. He breaks it.
The fuck?
Yeah, he takes it and breaks it. Or he sells it.
Well, you know, people like that should be in RP to say.
That,
They don't
that's what he
think
goes.
of, hey, you want this? He's
And
the
then
entire time.
sometimes he'll just steal shit and just throw it away in the trash. Because he has no use to it for it. He just throw it away.
God damn it, that sounds hilarious.
That's what he does. Like, "Hey man, want those shoes? Where are they?" "That kid's over there." "Alright." And then he takes them, throws them in the trash.
You know how I know I couldn't interact with anybody?
Because you're gay?
No, I was friends with, Tyler, Pinky, and all them.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It was Yu-Gi-Oh!
I have no idea how I became any of their friends. All I know is I'm still their friends. I don't remember. Like Jeremy,
Oh, he's still their friends.
the first time I remember I saw Jeremy, I made fun of him. I don't know why. Because I had him for a class in math, with stupid Andrea.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was this really retarded kid that she kept trying to have fight me. And he would go for it too. Like, he's like, "Hey, he wants to fight you. You want to fight me?"
Look at Harley! She's trying to bite the wood.
Bitch!
She used to come to class dressed extremely slutty, like her boobs were hanging out and everything. And the teacher wouldn't say anything. Right? Yeah.
Uh-huh.
And apparently this one kid flashed her, and she got really pissed, and she told the teacher and all that.
I jizzed salad in her face.
What? Oh, that was hilarious.
Oh, you know what I remember? The other 7th grade I thought was Rachel. Just saying.
Who's Rachel?
Some girl I liked in 8th grade.
I didn't like anyone. Everyone pissed me off.
Okay, go ahead, Fabian.
Go on.
So yeah, I think the bottom line is,
Sluts or sluts?
no, I'm just, well,
Anti-social.
So I forgot to
well,
tell
you had
this.
it good, you fucking prick.
Yay.
I forgot to tell you this. Do you know who Gavin is?
Yeah. Ooh. The kid who just joined weights?
Ooh, yeah. Well, he's the head kid of the Yu-Gi-Oh fan club.
Really?
Yeah, he's the head. He has all the cards. He's the one that started it. Making it go. So he's the head of that. He loses his temper so fucking fast.
I can tell.
Yeah, he loses his temper so fucking fast. And today, Miss Cardenas made us do some work. It was a test, and he was done. He's pretty smart, so he finished. And he put on his headphones, and they're the nice Beats one. And Miss Cardenas was like, "All right, Gavin, give me those headphones." He's like, "Why?" "Because you're not gonna have them for the weekend. They're mine now." And he was like, "What?" And he was like, "Just give me them." He's like, "Okay." And so he gave them to you. And then Chloe was like, "Yeah, shouldn't have been listening to him, trying to be funny." And then Gavin was like, "How about you shut the fuck up, you fat bitch?" And then Miss Cardenas was like, "Calm down, you don't have to say that." He's like, "Why? She pisses me off. I have to hear her every day. She pisses me off." And she's like, "Jeez, just stop talking to me. I have to hear you every day, and it's annoying." And I'm looking at the pictures. Yeah, Josh, he has those pictures.
Yeah.
He sits right there. I'm looking at the pictures, And I'm thinking, does she want me to stick up for her? Because I'm not going to. So I keep looking at the pictures. And I'm listening. I was like, fuck. And hey, leave me alone, everyone. Chloe, you're annoying. And then, like, Chloe looks down. And then fucking, she looks back up. And he's still looking. He's like, yeah, I'm talking to you. And I'm just right there with a smile. Just looking at the pictures. Like, oh, look, Fabian and Miss Cardenas. And then fucking, it's all quiet. And then you hear this gay kid named Jesse. You know Jesse, right?
Jesse.
Yeah, Jesse, you hear him go, Gavin. He's like, what? Fucking preaching to the choir.
That's just shit preaching to the choir.
Yeah, and I'm still looking at the pictures thinking, this is fucking hilarious. I can't wait to tell Fabian and Kris.
That is hilarious.
And then when I fucking get out, I forget what I was going to tell Kris. Because I was fucking cold.
That's what you're telling me?
Yeah, because I was fucking cold.
That is a very... You should have brought that up first. That was fucking hilarious.
Yeah. Shit happens to me. It's funny. Around me, too.
Well, because you have fucking RSP. And everything happens in RSP.
Yep.
I think the only retarded class where people actually act retarded was art class with Fabian.
Oh my god, that was so fucking hilarious.
The cholo kid.
Oh yeah, when the teacher would stop talking, they would just go, because that's how she kind of talks.
Scooby-Doo.
Yeah.
Hey, Scooby!
Hey, Scooby! Hey! Scooby! It was fucking
That's so
hilarious.
funny. Nice.
Oh my god.
I remember, like, Wednesday. I came in, Thursday or Wednesday, I came into class, I was in Miss Marchand, and I didn't sit down, I was with Miss Marchand the whole time, and I was pointing out shit, she was using the projector, I was like a showroom girl on the fucking Price is Right, and she was like, make an X. You know, doing stupid shit in the front, you know,
Yeah.
People expect that from me. And then fucking, Miss Marchand goes off of how everyone's like, this kid's yelling because he has Tourette's because he's always yelling. Our twins keep talking. And then she's like, and then there's Courtney. Courtney, you know, the white one? Yeah. And then there's Courtney, the good student out of this whole class. And then there's Chloe. I'm like, Chloe's fat. And then Miss Marchand's like, I'm like, what? I can't stand her. And she's like, she's your cousin. I'm like, I can't stand her. And then Chloe's friends are right there. Some of them are Chloe's friends.
Yeah.
And I'm like, do you guys are Chloe's friends, right? It's like, yeah. I was like, you can't stand her either. You know what I'm talking about. And then Courtney's like, I know what you're talking about.
Oh!
And then I'm like, yeah, how long does it take you to realize that you can't stand her anymore? She's like, 5 minutes. I'm like, exactly. That's how long it takes for you to realize that she's oh my god. And then everyone's like, yeah, stupid Chloe, and she's not even there. So everyone's just talking shit about Chloe.
God damn it.
Another thing.
Another thing. God damn it.
You remember in art class when we had to make the thing out of toothpicks?
Yeah.
What the fuck did we make?
I don't know. We made an excuse. Because we're all like...
let's make a dinosaur. Let's make a dog. Let's make this.
We were already... someone... Because we all got confused that someone made a part of a dinosaur. Someone made wings, because I thought it was supposed to be like a bird or something. And then someone made like a dog paw. I don't fucking remember. They're a tail. They started going on with a bunch of shit, right? And we're like, what's up? She's like, it's gonna be doing a minute. Alright, we're stick it everywhere, right? And we stick it, and it looks like the most retarded thing we've ever seen. And we're like, it's supposed to be a dog dragon. We just started going on, right? A dinosaur.
Dinosaur.
So that's your dinosaur. Put it all in the back. And then we went to go put it in the back. We set it down. It started falling apart.
Off.
Yeah. You just put it right there.
Alright, as I told you, so many things happen to me that I forget to tell you guys. And sometimes I save this. Tuesday, I was in Miss Cardenas, and Chloe was making fun of some kid laugh. She's like, oh, why do you laugh like that? And she does that, right?
Yeah.
Juan, you know Juan, the one's like, man, like actual Hispanic, fucking, that's how he talks, like an actual beaner.
Yeah.
And he was like, man, Chloe, why do you laugh like a man? You're like, you have a man voice, huh? You're all fucking man. And I'm just there like, I'm gonna tell Fabian.
Did he even try to imitate her voice? Like, oh,
yeah, he's like, no, because he doesn't do that. He doesn't imitate. He just has his voice.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever talk to him, you would realize it.
Keep going. I'm going to take a piss.
Oh, that's nice to know.
Oh yeah, Fabian.
Yeah.
Buns move.
Yeah, buns and thighs, buns and thighs, buns and thighs, buns and thighs.
I want to go home and sleep.
If you look at Fabian wearing that hat, his hair sticks out and he looks like Michael Moore.
I saw that inside. And on the back too, it sticks out the same.
He looks like Michael Moore. He needs glasses. If he hears this, awesome. Fuck you, Fabian.
Yeah, fuck you, Fabian.
Bitch.
Fuck you, Fabian. Fuck you, Fabian. Fuck you, Fabian.
Fuck Toby, fuck Toby, fuck Toby, fuck Toby, fuck Toby.
I laughed before I said when you can hold yourself up or something. I laughed to myself. I was like, "That's
You
being
can
a
hold
dick
yourself
move."
up. God damn it, Kris.
I felt like a dick. I swear.
We're always dicks.
I laughed to myself.
Good.
I just farted.
Congratulations. Just put that cup up. Put it up here.
No, it's fine right here.
Whatever.
God.
Why don't you zip up and use those so you get warmer?
Cause I'm too fat. It doesn't reach over with 3 layers of clothes.
You fatty.
I can zip it up, but it feels uncomfortable.
Well, then sit up, stand up, zip it up, and then sit back down and come
Oh, I can
position.
zip it up now.
Alright, well, there goes that. Alright! Dumbass dog. So, yeah, this shit's pretty funny.
And then Fabian's like, oh yeah, I like dick, fool.
Shut up.
I look at dog dick.
Our class was fucking hilarious. Unbelievably
We got
hilarious.
kicked out almost every other day.
Who did?
The guy who barked.
Oh, the guy who used to put his sex noises in class too?
No!
Yeah,
No.
and Caleb was just like this. That was fucking hilarious. God damn it. And he would just play it at random times too.
And then douchebag kid.
Oh yeah, douchebag kid. Oh my god.
Me?
And then
Not you.
Amber.
There was someone who was almost as douchier than
And then Amber.
Hamburger.
Hamburger. I just don't know what she looks like, but
Chris
yeah.
just said Amber. Amber. He's trying to talk to herself. Did you just call me Hamburger? And then he started laughing for like a good 5 minutes.
Sounds like Kris.
And then
Yeah.
that other redhead, the other emo chick. I thought she was hot too.
Andrea,
Yeah.
the one with the big ass. She had a big
She was
ass.
small.
Yeah, but she had a big ass.
Yeah. I thought she was hot too.
Don't know what the fuck you're talking
And then
about.
that one fucking kid right there wouldn't shut the fuck up.
And then Raina was hot too. Those were the only 3 hot chicks for me.
I don't know hot chicks that don't go for me. Roll.
But that's where we met Pinky, we met Austin, the big 3.
I knew Pinky.
Oh, no, big 4, I mean.
When he flips you off, that was really fucking funny.
What the fuck's wrong with your finger?
Yeah, it was all crooked, and just went off of that.
Kris, oh, you flipped him off, and Kris, you go, what the fuck's wrong with your finger?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I asked Fabian that first.
yeah.
What's wrong with his finger?
I'm like, no, ask him. Because we've already brought that up before. Because he would flip us off. He's like, fuck you guys. And we're like, what's up with your finger? Every time. And so, let's see, what were funny parts in that class, Kris? There was, he wrote like a boss as an answer since he didn't know it.
And
We
I
weren't
got
paying
called a
attention.
retard by a retarded kid.
He called him a fucking idiot. Caleb called him a fucking idiot. That was hilarious. He's like, fucking idiot! Kris started laughing in the,
The way you did that.
Oh, that's where I met Jose too. He was cool.
Jose,
Jose.
Wait, which was it?
The tall, skinny one. He was a senior. And he looked Asian.
mostly all of them.
Oh yeah, Kris used to sit next to us until the teacher kind of got sick of our shit, and so she moved everybody.
And then when we were painting the different, like, how many things he was painting with the 3 different colors, we could just splatter paint all over each other's projects. And then try to make it, color it out with white.
He got me good. Too fucking good.
Oh.
He got the entire color palette and smacked my paper. I'm like, you dick, right? And then,
The teacher came by and like, what happened? The paint spilled.
it's like, well, this is what you're gonna have to do. You're gonna have to go over every single one again. And so I'm just right there. I'm like, fuck you, Kris. God damn it. The entire time.
Every time I got up, I would take my own painting.
Yeah. He's like, I don't fucking trust you, man. And then it moved on to the sticks.
Uh-huh.
Because every time she's like, all right, form a group. All of us to just meet up in one spot. Kris, Pinky, Austin, all them.
Yeah.
And so we would start working on our own shit. And the entire time, we're usually fucking around. God damn it. What else was funny? I remember Caleb went across the classroom just to pinch me.
The fuck?
Yeah.
You go across the entire class just to pinch you.
He walked up, walked into Fabian, pinched him, and then just walked away.
Yeah. With his hands on his hip, and then just walked away.
He just wants to know how you feel. He was thinking about you, and then he
Shut the fuck up,
wanted to
man.
feel you.
And the time Alan kept scooting next to me.
Oh, that was extremely gay. I'm like, hey, you guys lovers? Chris is like, baby, shut the fuck up.
Like, you two guys together, huh?
Yeah.
Kris.
Because he would be like, Chris would be right here.
There's two
Every time
people,
Chris would scoot away,
he'd end up suddenly next to me again.
yeah. And then she went and told the teacher, and Chris wanted to sit next to Amber, so he didn't really want to fuck
We were
up.
at the same table, but she was
Yeah.
just on the opposite side.
Like, I remember you guys were talking, and eventually you're like, stop touching me! Because he would move, like, really close, right?
Mhm.
And so Chris, he moved really close to Chris, and then Chris just, like,
I just pushed him away.
and just went back sitting down, and then he looked all freaking pissed, and just got up and went and told the teacher, and she's like, Chris, if you keep doing that, I'm going to move you, and he's like, he keeps scooting next to me, he's, like, to the point where he's touching me, right?
Mhm.
And I'm sitting with Pinky still, and I'm thinking it's fucking hilarious. And then eventually, Chris, you moved back to our table.
Oh, and the other hot chick was Liz.
Liz,
Out of topic, yeah. In our class.
you talked to nearly all of them, Chris.
Yeah.
I talked to every chick in my class.
Okay, go on, Fabian.
The only thing is I'm abusive.
God damn it. Well, there's another time where Chris got in trouble, and so he got moved all the way next to Andrea, and that one fucking kid who wears different hats.
Oh, I hated her.
Yeah,
She
everybody
was
did.
cool, but I hated her.
Wears glasses, pretty fat. Watches anime.
Yeah.
Who doesn't? Yeah, I know who you're talking
Like, I went to go sit over there, and he's like, ninjas, and I was like, God damn, shut the fuck up, right? I was thinking of...
Remember that? Your Halloween drawing with the cat.
Oh, god damn it, that was
What?
fucking hilarious.
He drew. We had to draw a haunted house, and Fabian's house was like a human face cat with a fat ass body.
Yeah. I couldn't think of shit. The squished in face, all
hilarious
deformed
thing
and
ever.
about. A human face cat with a fat body.
Yeah.
Do you have any of your paintings that you guys saved?
No.
And then I looked at Caleb's like, Fabian, look at Caleb.
Oh my god, that was fucking
And
funny
then the
as
whole
hell.
front yard of the house is just covered with bats. Not flying, just on the ground, just bats everywhere.
Yeah. Chris is like, look at Caleb's, like really fucking loud, and I'm like, what a dick.
I'm like, Fabian, whose fucking drawing is that? Oh, look, Caleb's.
Chris made an Indiana Jones cat.
With the whip.
Yeah,
With the whip
he
and the
made
hat.
that, and I was like, let me try to make my own cat. And then it came out all squished in and fucking fat, and it looked like the most deformed cat you ever seen. And she's like, what is that? Is that a joke? And I'm like, that's my cat. And then, yeah.
What is that? That a joke?
And I went to go pass it up. She's like, is that a joke? And, I'm like, that's my cat. That's how I draw a cat. She was like, she just looked at me and then she just put it back down.
That's awesome. Oh man.
There was another fucking hilarious.
See, if you have someone that you can actually fuck with in a class, it's funnier.
Yeah.
Like you guys had each other, and I had Fred, which my god.
Like, you know, Chris, remember the part where we're supposed to draw patterns? Oh, and you didn't sit next to us anymore, huh?
No.
You'd move next to us occasionally because you wanted to sit next to Amber.
Yes?
Yeah, I'm not being a dick, but
Yes?
you wanted to sit next to Amber.
What does she look like again?
She was black.
Can I see your phone?
No.
Okay.
And he would go sit next to her, and sometimes he would come sit back with us. And did I show you the alien hippie and all that shit?
No.
Oh, okay. There was an alien hippie because I couldn't think of a pattern, and so I kept making different shit because I couldn't think of anything. And then Chris, what did you put as your patterns,
I
Chris?
completely forgot.
Well, he put some retarded shit as patterns too. Like I was putting pieces of toast and cauliflower because I didn't know what to put.
Mm-hmm.
And so eventually, I forgot what we were doing, but God damn it, He got in trouble, and he had to move back permanently all the way to where Andrea sits. What did you do, Kris?
It's just because we were talking too much. And our other one, it's mostly you who talked and fucked around. It's just they moved
Yeah,
me.
and she moved Kris. And she's like, I'm tired of you guys talking, Kris. Please move over here. It was Fabian talking. No, get up. I'm tired of you guys yelling across the classroom. And so she just picks him up, and then she moves him next to Andrea. And Kris is like, I like it over there. And
That's where I sat in front of Liz and sat next to Andrea.
yeah, it was hilarious to the point where we kept going across the classroom to show each other shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, remember the portraits?
The one where I drew Lennon?
Yeah, you could. You're like, Fabian, I can't draw. Just print me out something. I'm like, are you sure? I'm printing out something very communist. You're like, yes. And I'm like, here you go. I'm like, what the fuck is this? Draw it.
I drew it perfectly.
Yeah, he drew it perfectly. I drew mine. Mine would have been perfect, but douchebag kid came, licked his hand, and smeared the entire page. Where the beard is, I put so much detail in the beard. I'm like, this is fucking great. Licks his hands across the entire thing.
Good.
And I was looking at him like, I couldn't erase it because it wouldn't erase and all that.
Mm-hmm.
God damn it! I would. God, Kris.
God.
I should have just slapped the fucking guy.
God.
We're friends now for some
Huh?
reason. We're friends now for some reason.
He calmed down because in senior year he was just calmed down.
He's calmed down
I
now.
want to know what hamburger looks like.
I showed you like 50 times.
Well,
you
I
did.
forget-
You said you're the one who said she looks like the Grudge.
I forget what bitches look like. I know you have her on fucking
She was in
Instagram.
pajamas
Kris.
holding a baby,
yeah,
and
yeah,
you're like,
Facebook.
she looks like the Grudge.
Well, let me see Instagram. I know she puts up
It's
fucking
on, I
pictures of
don't
herself.
have her Instagram.
Go on Facebook then.
No.
Why not? Oh, damn. I forget what a bitch looks like, and Kris won't show me. The only time I remember a bitch's name is when I did something to them, and I fucking, as I told you, figured out some way to remember their name.
Yeah.
Or they did something to me, so I fucking hate them forever.
I remember some people's names, but I was very suspicious if a girl came up to me and started talking to me. Very suspicious. I'm like,
Oh, yeah, still to this day.
yeah. I'm like, why are you talking to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of. It's like when Tanya and Erica would sit there, or Tanya or Erica would start talking to me. I'm like, why are you guys talking to me?
There was this
What?
one chick who talked to me
Is that that?
in 7th grade.
Yeah.
I was not suspicious of her at all.
Was she black?
Do you remember Mariah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You knew her from your mom,
Because I went to a quinceañera and I got to dance with her and I fucking, yeah. My mom had her friend since 2nd grade. My mom
Yeah.
had a friend since 2nd grade. Actually lived where Eddie lives.
Really?
I think her name is Maria or Myra or something with the M. They're all M's for some reason.
Yeah.
She lived there, and it was when dirt, and they would always just come back and forth, and they're still friends to this day. And she had daughters, and she had all daughters, and my mom had all boys.
Yeah.
Fucked up thing is, we're the same age.
The hell?
For the longest time, they would try and get us to like each other.
You guys are like,
you hung out with her and you ditched us for like a week.
So yeah, I'd always be talking to her.
you actually hung out with somebody? That must be some serious shit, Gabriel.
Because I knew her out of school. I got to dance. She had a quinceañera, and I got to dance with her. I danced with her
Yeah.
in front of her whole family. So
You still hung out with somebody. It's kind of like, Gabriel, what the fuck?
Okay, well, you're hanging out with some. You left us for a week. Well, I fucking know her.
If Kris did, that's just Kris.
The thing is, she's really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, really nice.
There's somewhere,
Someone I can talk to without any, like, nothing fucking like, what the fuck, Gabriel? Like, no sexual tension. I can actually have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're not gonna be like, yeah.
Yeah, no, I can actually have a conversation with her.
Yeah.
It's like talking to your cousin, or or something like that. You can actually have a conversation without saying it's like, oh, dick, oh, you like that guy, huh? It's like you can actually have a conversation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, well, what happened yesterday was, or today it was pretty, not like, You like pretty boys, fool.
Yeah,
Oh my God.
you like pretty boys. It's like, oh, what do you think? He's like, oh yeah, and you can actually get into a conversation. Who's that?
It's Amber.
She has a weird nose.
I'm thinking of everyone that's ever been to the table.
That's gay.
No, I'm thinking, has Amber ever went to the table and we showed you?
Yeah, she has.
She has? Has it been
When
when
she's walking by, I would call her over.
So Chris, I mean Gabriel, how did you not? Oh, never mind.
See if I can figure this
I'm
out.
thinking every time that happened, you were never at school.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm guessing that he did bring her to the table. I was thinking, I'm pretty sure he showed you like a couple times.
The only time Chris brought a chick to the table and I fucking was there was when Maria. Huh?
Maria and Angela.
He brought Maria, Angela, and Monica over to the table.
Angela.
Monica would bring herself. I would bring her.
She brought herself when you were with Angela.
The only thing I give her credit for is making me laugh, and the reason why she made me laugh is because she mocked you.
Who?
Monica.
I'll make fun of her.
It's because when I was sitting there,
This looks
because I was
familiar.
standing right there.
Background.
No one was at the tables because you weren't there that day.
Uh-huh.
And I called Kris and I told him to come to the table. So I was standing right there. She comes up and stands next to me and I'm, what are you doing here, right? Let's take the thing.
Oh yeah.
I got him like, where's Kris? Oh, well I called Kris and he was like, I'm on my way. And then I started laughing because she did it in a way where it sounded like I was mumbling. I'm on my way? Yeah.
Good.
Like, I'm on my way over there. And I started laughing like, that's pretty fucked up. I didn't say it, but that's pretty fucked up.
It's fine.
Fucked up, Kris.
It's fine.
Alright. I didn't tell you the other thing. Cause I'm thinking of everything that's happened. You're screaming whore. Fucking see it. Oh my god. That was
Yeah.
yeah, and their friend's like, whore, whore. You join in.
Whore. Yep.
I was thinking, what the fuck?
I yelled at Monica the other day. I told you that, right?
No.
Yeah, Chris is in the back. And I was like, washcloth! Washcloth! And she looked at me. I was like, hi, how's it going? Hi, hi. She's like, hi. And I was like, ah! And the boyfriend looks at me, washcloth! Washcloth! That's what I was doing. I was just yelling washcloth. And you hear Chris laughing in the back, and Lorenzo was like, just, so? And I'm just laughing, like, washcloth! She will not get it.
Oh. That's what else happened. You kept giving Caleb hugs.
No, I gave him,
Oh,
like,
best friend!
I
how's
gave
it
him
going?
2 hugs, and then and when he saw me, he would run.
Yeah.
Best friend!
Best friend, I
Best
love
friend.
you!
And everyone-
Stay the fuck away from me!
Everyone at the table. Dude, that's so mean.
That voice is hilarious.
You know, I used to hate him because I don't know if he has like the mind of a 9-year-old, but every time I was doing something, like I'm like, because there would be test answers on the desk because our teachers leave us there, you know, RSP, you know, and I'm like, hey guys, hold on, I'll be back. Like in science, I just get up, start looking at the paper, and you get up, Fabian, what are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing? What are you looking at? Are you looking at an assignment or something? Like, you just start yelling really loud. I'd be like, and then Mrs. Robinson would come up and she'd like, go back to your desk. And I'm like, you fucking prick. That's what I'm thinking of, right? He would do that all the goddamn time.
Uh-huh.
Like I'd be talking with Adrian. What are you guys talking about? We're not supposed to talk, right? It's like a test.
Mm-hmm.
And then she's like, Fabian, go sit over there. Are you cheating? No, I'm not doing shit,
We're
right?
talking.
Yeah, I'm not even doing anything. Go move over there. And if anyone would tell you that I was in that class, I got kicked out every fucking day. Like, I had Thaddeus in that class, and, oh my god. And then there was Tom.
guys.
There was Tom there. You know.
Little Koopa.
Yeah, there was Koopa. Let's just go with Koopa. Koopa was there. And then there was, Jeremy, Jake, Adrian. We used to smack around Adrian like a bitch because it was funny as hell most of the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, there was this one time where, he was being a dick because he grabbed Thaddeus' backpack and he started looking through a Koopa. And then all of a sudden he just like, well, let's just call him Barney. And then Barney's all like, what are you doing, right? And he's like, you took my pencil. He's like, I didn't take anything. And then Miss Robinson comes up and she's like, what are you guys fighting about? Because he went to start going through his backpack, he pushed him. He's like, what are you doing? You know, all that.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, I was, that mentality is like, that's fucked up if you just leave a friend hanging, right? Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I wasn't your fucking pencil. I didn't see a swastika on it, right? And she's like, Fabian, what? And she hears him say racist shit, but she doesn't say anything, right? Mm-hmm. What are you doing? What did you just say? There wasn't a swastika on it. Go outside right now. I'm writing a referral. Go outside right now. You never say that, right? I was like, okay. Then he went outside. He stood there. She didn't write a referral.
You think she would have been mad with me?
What? Shia? It would have been.
Shia, man.
Yeah.
I had to emphasize that because Gabriel would have really pissed her off.
I don't give a fuck.
And so what happened?
What is on your hand?
She says, if you ever do that,
Nazi.
if you ever call someone a Nazi again, if you ever call him a Nazi again, then you're going to the office. We're gonna bring in social. And she started going to all these threats, right? I'm like, I call me fucking beaner all the time. You hear that in class? He says it in front of you. You don't say shit, right? I start going with that. I'm like, why don't I do something with you? He's calling me beaner. He's calling me a fucking lazy Mexican. I hear this every day, right? And you don't say shit, and it's right in front of your face. She stopped. She didn't say anything. Mm-hmm. Or it's kind of a mutual agreement. We want to do shit, right? Mm-hmm. And so eventually, nobody liked the Koopa. So everyone wrote in his book. So they put swastikas and shit everywhere, like big ones, right? Mm-hmm. And I guess he thought it was me, even though I didn't do anything. Mm-hmm. I wrote you know how you write your name, Fabian Martinez, all that?
Fabian Martinez.
Yeah. He wrote at the bottom is a lazy beaner. And so, I forgot what he said, but he kept saying racist shit. And I'm like, oh, Mrs. Robinson, I want you to see something. It's so great. And she's like, what? Look who wrote this in my book. And then she looks at Tom. No. She looks at Koopa.
And Mrs. Robinson.
And he's like, was this you? Yeah. Go to my closet right now. Start the whole office shit. Mm-hmm. And I guess, that's when I found out he was autistic. And, see how fucked up it is?
You dick!
Yeah, that was fucked up.
That's when I found out he was autistic.
Yeah, and that's when we stopped messing with each other because it was like, god damn, I had no idea he was autistic. I just thought he was fucked up, right?
Uh-huh.
Dick. And so I stopped messing with him. And then he still messed with Thaddeus a lot. And then eventually, there was this one day, it was 420 April, right? Uh-huh. You know what 420 is, right?
Yeah. No, dude, what is that?
Yeah. Dude, and so he goes up to him, he's like, hey, Koopa, happy birthday. I wasn't there, but apparently, I guess he started fucking flipping the fuck out. Like, he started yelling at him and stuff, right? Mm-hmm. And then there was this one lady, the assistant, she couldn't really hear, right? She had a problem hearing and stuff. Mm-hmm. And so, we're all in the office taking a hearing test the entire class, because that's how it usually goes for RSP. And so we're all in there. All of a sudden, she brings him into the nurse's office. She leaves him in the nurse's office. They're just both standing there like... And then he was like... And he just goes and sits down. I'm like, well, what took you guys so long? Well, we're supposed to go to the office, and she just dropped us off in the nurse's office, right? Mm-hmm. So they're just standing there. And they're both just standing there all awkwardly, like, looking around, like, what are we supposed to do? And then eventually, I go back to class, and they're still there. And so, I'm like, well, what was up with them being in the nurse's office? I mean, why did it take them so long? And she's like, the teacher's like, they're in the nurse's office? Did you put them there? Yeah. No, they're supposed to go to the office. And then she just goes walking back, and then she takes them to the office. Oh, goddamn, that was fucking hilarious. Can you just imagine that, though?
That's not stupid. They're just in there?
They're in there for like about a half an hour. Just standing there. And they didn't know what to do, so they just stand there. And then, apparently when they asked if they were supposed to get a hearing test, they said, I don't know, we just were put here, right? Mm-hmm. Until she just came back and just took him back to the office. And all of a sudden, he comes back and he's like, what? Well, he's not going to be in any of our classes anymore. And I'm like, are you kidding me? He's like, yeah, because apparently our class has been giving him a lot of shit. And we're like, well, what do you mean? He's like, well, he's autistic. And I'm like, oh my god, I feel so fucked up, right? I was like, oh my god, I want to go apologize. What the fuck? Oh my god, you know, right? Mm-hmm. And he was like, who cares? He was a dick. And I'm like, he was autistic me into that shit, right? Mm-hmm. I was flipping out. I'm like, oh, dude, what the hell? And eventually, he was moved from every single one of our classes. And every classes I had with him, there was one class we had with him. Mm-hmm. Not all of them, because since he was moved out of all of them. Because we brought up the Caleb, the thing between him and Caleb, how they always fight. Aaron told you that, right? Yeah. Yeah, and he brought up, Koopa with him. He started flipping out, getting really pissed off. Well, he moved him from every single class but math, right? And he apparently requested that I don't sit anywhere near him.
Good.
It was me. Mm-hmm. Not Tyler. Not anybody else that gave him shit. Not Thaddeus. Thaddeus sat right next to him, even though he gave him a lot of shit, right? Uh-huh. It was me. And I'm thinking, what the fuck did I do? But,
Alright, I'm going to stop you there.
Alright.
We've been having a good conversation, and I want to keep going with this. We're at an hour and a half. I want to keep going with this. So I'm going to stop it right now, and I'm going to make another one because I don't know how much memory I have. Yeah. So I'm going to stop this one, and we're going to make a new one, alright?
No.
Alright?
We're stopping it
so,
good.
Alright, so... Alright then.
Well, that was the DoucheBag Hour.
Alright then. Alright, this is the first or second DoucheBag Hour.